Oh wait, I don't even need an intro for this. I spent 45 minutes. That's right. 45 minutes trying to get this entire stream to work. And turns out the only reason why it wasn't working was because, and I quote, one encoder. One encoder is all it took. One fucking encoder is all it took. One encoder. One encoder is all it took. That's dead ass. This is me being so real right now. All it took was one encoder to not work properly. And all of a sudden, Twitch stream didn't want to work. All I had to do was just change that one encoder. I have never been so annoyed, right? I've never been so annoyed over something in a long time, right? And the problem is, right? It took me 45 minutes. 45 minutes worth of stream time that I could have played the story. But no, because Twitch and the stream in general was so difficult to just have working, right? Because it was so like genuinely and this time today of all days, no problems today. It's just Twitch wasn't willing to work. I don't know why, but now that I've got it to work, it's working perfectly fine, right? So I'm just hoping. Holy crap. I might just put some extra bitrate into YouTube, right? Because one, it's only at 4,000. So I'm going to see what if I buff it up by an extra 2,000. Put the 4,000 bitrate into 6,000 bitrate. Now it looks much cleaner. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at it on YouTube. It's much cleaner. We're going to do our quick test, right? Okay. Stream Elements works. Well, Twitch stream works. I'm waiting for Botrix to respond. If Botrix will respond, please. All right, you guys didn't even have. Oh my god, today's stream is absolutely This is way too much scuffness, but you know what? We gotta power through it. Hopefully, hello. Botrix. Okay, there we go. All right, it just took a bit. That took way longer than it should have, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain about it. Right? So, today's stream is simple. It's a simple stream today. We're going to be playing Blue Archive. We're going to catch up with the story, actually. If I want to be honest, I have not actually read Volume 1, Chapter 3. That is right. I am behind. I am behind on the story, on the lore of the game, which I need to catch up on. I need to catch up on the lore. I am very much behind when it comes to the lore, so I need to catch up on that just so, what is up with the launch screen? I don't know, actually. I think that was launch screen. Let me see. I think it was... let me find it. PV 4.5. That was for episode F, volume F. But yeah, welcome to stream. But yeah, it took me about 45 minutes just to get the stream to work again. Thankfully, now it works. So yeah, I guess we can finally start doing the story, because if I want to be honest, I am actually genuinely behind. That's not even a joke. I am behind on the Blue Archive story when it comes to Volume 1. I have not read Volume 1, Chapter 3. I've read every other part of the story, you know, but Chapter 3, I just have not gotten the time to read it, and now I do. Traces of a Dream. That's literally what we're here for today. I hear we get to see more Shiroko Terror. We also get to see our beloved Where is she? Oh boy. Okay, we're not doing relationship. We're gonna do stars right here. We get our beloved Oji-san in an armored suit. Honestly, I can't wait to see this happen. I heard some peak stuff is happening in this story. Apparently, lots of peak writing, peak archive. You know, especially since this was during the whole Project KV situation. I don't know if any of you guys know about that, but that was a whole thing that happened, and this was happening. This chapter 3 released during that time, so it's a little interesting. I definitely should probably reread this again because I did not understand a single thing. That's not even a joke. I didn't understand a single thing about the Decagrammon, the episodes for chapter 1 and 2. But we're going to be reading chapter 3. We're going to get a prologue, but we do get a little information about it. The Kaiju group has withdrawn their forces, but the debt still remains. Double it and give it to the next person. Honestly. Honestly, just double it and give it to the next person, and you'll be fine. That's really it. Will the foreclosure task force be able to protect their school against a new threat? A new threat that's appeared in Abydos. Ooh, that's interesting. I wonder what the new threat is, obviously. We have a lot of new things that are going to be here. So, and I think next week we have, I believe next week, no, is it Seiya? I think it's Seiya, right? Yeah, next week we have Seiya and Asuna uniform that's coming to Blue Archive next week. So it's a good time that that the PC versions finally come out, right? Ooh, we got a new... Oh, okay, we just get a medal and 40 pyroxenes. Okay. I'm not going to need the 40,000 40 pyroxenes considering I have 58,000 pyroxenes already. Where are we? Francis Gematria. Wait, is this the let me remember. Is this the this is the guy with the painting, right? The guy with the painting? Yeah, this is the guy with the painting. Gematria. The main antagonists. Should I even call them antagonists? They're not really antagonists in the story, right? They're kind of like the side chick villains, right? It's kind of like your side bitch, right? They do a lot of damage sometimes, but most of the time they're doing it for the funnies, right? It's kind of like a Batman and a Joker type of feeling whenever we have to deal with Gematria. It's kind of like they cause some chaos, we stop them, they get put in jail, they escape, and then the whole thing runs over again, you know? It's kind of like that with Gematria. So it's kind of funny seeing them sometimes. Black Suit, he's definitely my favorite of the group. Besides, what was her name again? The one who was for Arias. I believe her name wasn't it? It was wasn't it? I know it was. No, Francis was the head. Francis was the head. Black Suit was, well, the black suit. I believe it was it? Wait, was it Beatrice? Yeah, Beatrice, the red lady, the Beatrice. Yeah, I remember Beatrice now. Yeah, Beatrice is low key. Even though Beatrice is a villain, Beatrice is low key a baddie for real. All right, that's me being honest. To be honest, bro, Beatrice is low key a baddie for real. Yeah, Beatrice is low key a baddie, not gonna lie. So I finally found you, our old ally who was expelled, buried, and sealed away. Ooh. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. Yo, why this guy kind of... Why he in a mental institute, not gonna lie. What was bro's crimes? What did he do? Free my boy. Free my man. He ain't do nothing wrong. Free my guy, bro. He ain't do nothing wrong. Yo, he free. Let him be free for real, bro. It hurts. It hurts. What hurts? No. Your Your asceticism ends now. Rise up. Rise up. I'm sure Ludwig knows about that, huh? Rise up. Let's get those numbers up. Head ass. All right. No, your asceticisms. I don't fucking know that word, if I want to be honest. I don't even know that word. How that? What's with the big boy words here? What's with the dictionary? Bro, I'm going to have to get the dictionary for this. What is this word? Your blank ends now. Rise up, underground dweller. It's not the fact that I don't have a reading deficiency. It's the fact that I don't fucking know how that word is supposed to be said, right? How am I supposed to say that word? Asceticism? Asceticism? Bleh. Asceticism. No, your asceticism ends now. Rise up, underground dweller. Okay. Okay. So his name's the underground dweller. Loki, why he got white hair though? Why he in a robe? What did he do? What did bro do that could have possibly been so bad? Honestly, I really would like to know what could he have done? This voice, anonymous bystander, is that you? Yo, this guy can see the fourth wall. Yo, this guy can break the fourth wall. What the fuck? No, call me Francis this time. Oh. No, it doesn't matter. Please, just leave me alone. I don't know why you came to find me, but I'm not interested. Okay, now that's an actual villain laugh. What the fuck? Okay, I might just be the real villain here. Yo, this shit's not supposed to be funny. This isn't even funny. Bro's just in a mental institute, locked in. Bro doesn't even have that is his only window. He is quite literally right bumped up against a concrete wall, and I'm laughing about a guy in here. Yo, this is generally messed up. Whatever it is, I no longer what? Gematria has been dispersed. Yo, for real? Gematria is no more. Wait, really? I don't remember that happening. I must have missed some lore. Holy sh! Wait, I don't remember this. Gematria has been dispersed. Hold on, I must have missed something. I don't remember that. Gematria being yeah, no, genuinely, I don't remember that actually. Like deadass. It might be because I haven't kept up with the lore in a while. So I definitely need to reread a bit of the lore, but I don't remember anything being said about Gematria being dispersed unless that was volume F, because if it was volume F, then I must have missed it. I think it was volume F, right? Yeah, volume F. No. Yeah. Volume F happened. Shiroko Terror jumped the shit out of Gematria, nearly killed Black Suit. I think she killed Black Suit. Almost killed Black Suit, right? So, depending on how this story is going to go, that's going to be a huge factor on what's happening next, right? So, let's see. We just get a bunch of question marks. Just a bunch of questions. Actually, no, he just stays silent the entire time. What do you mean? You know what? Hold on. Let's voice act this shit. What do you mean? Ooh, what the okay, yeah, I remember that. Gematria is no more. Call it disbanded. Call it dismissed. There is only one cause for it. It's the existence of Shale and Sensei, that person who has twisted all rules of causality. Causality? Causality? All rules of causality and genre. To face them now, though. Shh. Wait. Yeah. We're doing good, hey. What the hell? Yo, what is this guy's eyes? Hold on. Wait. That looks like a clock with a kind of like a. Is that a greater than symbol? This is a less than symbol. This looks like a clock. One striking at 12, one striking at 6. That's a broken eye. That's another clock. That looks like a stopwatch. Looks like 140. No, 150? 155? That looks like 155. And then another clock here. Well then. So the codex has been updated. Let's go. Ooh, what? Visuals. The new world. Yes, I can feel it. The alien element in this world. If we've been handed a new edition, then the rules have changed. I suppose it's session 0 of this new campaign. I see. Then it's a whole new story. I wonder what lessons I'll learn from this edition. Let's see. You said Sensei? Or, no, fuck it. You said Mega GX? That's the big bad of this campaign, then. Let's see. The new codex is called... Ooh. The Academy City? Okay. And it's a sensei, too. What does he mean by that? What? What the... Isn't the difficulty too high? Something like this. But there's a strategy for everything. A blind spot. An elemental weakness. An Achilles heel. Anything is good. Do not underestimate that teacher, underground dweller. Hold on. Interpret this world how you will. But just know... Oh, wait. But just because you pretend it's a tabletop game, it doesn't mean you're the winning player. I'll give you a hint. The best build for fighting that person is... Ooh. Stay out of my way, you trash! Yo, I'm doing good at this. Oh, yo, is he strangling Francis? Oh, get your creepy eyes out of here. Ooh, brother, ooh. Is this? Ooh, brother, ooh. Get some skincare on that face, yo. What is that, 10, 5, 3? That's not 15? No, 10, 5, 3. 10, 5, 3. 100? No, that's not 100. 100 would be... That's not 100. That's 10, 5, 3. No, that's not 100. Because 100 would be... Because 100 would be C in Roman numerals, so... Unless it's... Hold on, wait. I'm gonna look at the Roman numerals real quick. Hold on. I have my board right here. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Hold on, that's an X, V, and 3 lines, so that's a 3. 3, 10 to 5, 3. Oh, found it. Hold on. I found it. 18? Why would it be 18? Is that what the underground dweller... Wait, hold on. Wait. So if the number 18 is related to the underground dweller, does it probably has to do something with these clocks on his eyes, right? Because this is, yeah, he has multiple clocks and one broken one here. So that means, wait, could he be a cosmic being that holds power related to time itself? And he must have gotten, and the reason why he's here, that in this place that looks like a mental institute, is because he got beaten once and one of his eyes broke. That could be a good reason. That could genuinely be a good theory, right? So that might be who this guy is, right? He must have lost once, got sealed away. He got his ass packed up, lost one of his eyes. Now he has like 5 eyes left instead of 6. That might be the reason why. Garbage like you should know what death means. To think vermin like you pretends to understand my suffering, my solitude, my fear. Get lost, anonymous bystander. This is my campaign. All that matters is the enlightenment of my ancestisms. Don't you dare get in my way. Don't you dare mess with my campaign. Ooh, yo. Oh, did he just snap his neck? Yo. Yo, did he just kill Francis? Yo, this guy just killed Francis. Yo, what the fuck? This guy out here killing players, bro. This guy out here killing anybody. What the fuck? This guy just out here killing anybody. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that whatsoever. Yo, he just killed Francis like that shit was nothing. Oh, that is funny. Ooh, poor Francis. Dude is just dead. Yikes. Damn. Is this really what's gonna happen the first part of the story? Bro gets packed up immediately. Bro's a maniac? He is. Bro, no wonder he's in a mental institute. This guy, look at this. I mean, look at bro's surroundings. He is in a stone, a concrete cage with bars right here. And it's literally dark. There's no light. That's his only source of light right here. This guy is not mentally okay. Who knows how long this guy has been here? This guy could have been here for centuries. Centuries. And that's the thing, right? That's why I really had high hopes for the Blue Archive anime, right? Because I really thought they were going to tell us more lore about the Academy City, besides what we have from, you know, the prologue, the other chapters, the other volumes, right? I really expected the anime to, you know, go more deep into lore of how the Academy City was founded, how who was the first student to show up with a halo, who was the first person to gain the abilities of the halo, right? That's why I really wanted the anime to just, you know, do more, right? But obviously the anime was quite disappointing. So stuff like this that we, you know, witness in the game, it kind of gets confusing sometimes, right? Because the anime doesn't really go into clear in what happened, you know, in lore. It doesn't really expand the lore that much. Actually, no, it doesn't even expand the lore at all, right? But here, right, because I know there are heavy lore inducers, right, who really love the Blue Archive lore, who try to understand the lore as much as others do, right. But the thing is, right, there are still some unanswered questions. How long has the Academy City existed? Who was the first student to obtain the powers of a halo, right? And is there anything outside the world of the Academy City, of Blue Archive? Is there anything outside of the island, right? I know we do get some sort of teaser, I think. I don't know. That's what I heard. I heard there was something about that, but that was just it. So if there's something beyond Kivotos, beyond the Academy City, that is something I really like to know. Because not even the anime goes into it. Most of the chapters, all the volumes, they never really go into it, right? And I think from volume F, when the thing is falling, I think you can see like multiple different islands. But like, that's just probably me not looking at the right thing. It's probably just like the other islands that are within Kivotos, right? But nothing outside of Kivotos, right? Nothing beyond those islands, nothing outside of Kivotos. That's what I really had high hopes for the anime for, right? But the anime failed to do that, which is sad. Which is why when I make the video for it, it's gonna cover some of the lore that that the game talks about and the anime skips entirely. But holy, what does it say? Sorry, heavy breathing, I guess. Victory. Victory. Why is everyone obsessed over something as stupid as winning? Who cares how a game ends? Play long enough and we all die anyways. Who cares? We're all fated to lose. That's not important. All that matters is the experience, learning the rules of the game, and how to exploit them. Now that has meanings. How dare you presume to clothe yourself in the sublime name of Gematria? It's an utter shame. Yo, I'm doing so well just to voice this guy. Calm down. I need to calm down. I need to decide my opening move. Ooh, Gematria dispersed? No, I am the true Gematria. I shall show the true face of Gematria from here on out. Good. Good. First, I should learn about this world, this new codex, this new campaign. I should start with that place. Abydos. Ooh, wait, hold on, wait. He's gonna go for Abydos? The empire that birthed the first mystics. I wonder how they've been written in this codex. The empire that birthed the first great mystics. I'm guessing that's referring to the Iron Horus, the Eye of the Horus, which is Hoshino, and then I believe the fox. What was his name again? I forgot. But Shiroko, or now who is Kuroko, or Shiroko Terror, right? That must be who he's referring to, probably. Or it could be referring to Bina. But there is probably something older than Bina. I'm not sure, though. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, this is getting good. Please, don't you dare disappoint me. Bro just ups and leaves. Yo. He escaped his prison? Holy. My poor voice is gonna die here today. Okay, Hold on, give me a second. Let me drink water. Because that guy, god damn, he killed my voice. Hashina, look! Nope. Okay, you know what? Nope, fuck that. I'm not. Nope, I'm not voicing the women characters. Nope. Oh, wait, Yume. Oh, wait. Look at her halo. Hold on. Wait. That's the Abydos school, isn't it? That looks like the Abydos school. Ooh, Yume. Abydos Student Council. This says the old student council buried something great, something amazing in the great Abydos Oasis. Huh? Buried treasure? Yes. It looks like some materials they used when they were making their fireworks displays. Some kind of rare mineral. Ooh. It says that if you burn it at a high temperature, it'll make some kind of plasma firework, which fills the sky with beautiful light. Also, damn. Yo, Yume, you look like you need some help. Can I hold him for you? Oh my. Look, they even make them explode into shapes like this. Isn't it cute? Ooh. Oh, so look at Hoshino, bro. I guess they wanted to use the fireworks for a festival, but for some reason the effect never worked properly and they dumped the fireworks into the lake. Huh? Why you dump fireworks in the lake? That doesn't make sense. You just discarded all the fireworks that instantly. You got rid of the Huh. Also, Hoshino looks very cute in this form. Is this her second year form? I think this is her as a second year and not a third year. Yeah. Wait, is this the turning point before she oh. This might be, right? Isn't that amazing? Imagine dumping something made with rare mineral that cost over 1,000,000 yen per 100 grams just because it doesn't light right away or work right away. But I guess we shouldn't expect more from the same Abydos school student. What the fuck? But I guess we shouldn't expect more from the same Abydos student council who used gym mats made with duck feathers because they had more money than they could spend. I wish they had left us even 1/100th of their budget. Oh wait, are they broke? But it's been a long time since that oasis dried up. Yeah, you're right. That place is nothing but sand dunes now. We saw nothing like fireworks the last time we were there. What were you trying to say? Hee, Hoshino. You see only the surface level story, don't you? She seems very lively and cute. She seems very cute, yeah. Yume is cute. Protect Yume at all costs. These records are from when they were used to be a lake, which means it happened a long time ago, right? Just what are you implying? Those expensive fireworks, they must be buried somewhere beneath that sand. So they want to go dig up old fireworks? There are valuable minerals buried beneath the dried up lake bed of the Great Oasis. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Uh-oh. Yume, do you have any idea how long excavating that desert might take? Oh no. Yume. Well, we can't afford to wait. What? I expected something else. I was expecting Hoshino to get a little angry, but no. Look how bright that face is. Look how happy that is, bro. I just want to pinch those cheeks of hers. What the why is she so cute? Why does she look more like a daughter material? Chat, this is a protection. This is protect. Protect this version of Hoshino at all costs. No matter how bad it is, protect Hoshino at all costs. Look how cute and innocent that face is, bro. Don't you just want to cuddle? Like, ugh. Sometimes, I wish my depression wasn't so bad and I could just, not deal with it. But you know what? It's whatever. At least we got anime girls. Damn it, I wish they were real. Why? Anyways. We can't afford to waste our time. We have to get started right now. Yeah. Blech. Yeah, that's what that's exactly what I'm saying. It's time for a treasure hunt. Let's go, Yume. Yeah, let's go. Let's go on a treasure hunt. Yeah. We're going to be rich, Hoshino. Holy shit, they booked it. What the hell? They booked it. They booked it immediately. Yo, okay. Oh. They are digging, huh? Ooh, wait. Twitch. This is they are all fictional characters. These are the game graphics, not mine. Twitch, do not hit me with a ban. I swear to God, if I get hit with a ban, I'm streaming on the other site. But Twitch, this is all just game material. It's not me, okay? You better not. I know how finicky you are when it comes to your Twitch TOS, and I know how really bad you are at implementing it. So please, Twitch, do not do this to me, Tay. Hoshino, don't say it, Yume. I can feel it too. Wait. Oh yeah, they're just in the hot desert. That's literally it. They're in the hot desert. This is so screenshot worthy. And this is really cute. Right. It's not just me then. In that case, should we wrap up soon? Are they just in swimsuits? Maybe after digging just a bit more. Sorry, Hoshino. I think we're done for. They're dying in the heat. Where did we go wrong, Hoshino? When you came up with that ridiculous plan. Aw, but Hoshino, you liked it too. Is it all my fault? I know that already. You don't have to tell me. Are they gonna find it? I hope they do find the fireworks. If that's really expensive material, then that's crazy. Whoa, those assets. Whoa, those assets. What the hell? Now that I think about it, we probably didn't need to wear our swimsuits at all. I mean, that was obvious, right? Why did you say we should wear them in the first place? Hoshino, ooh. Well, I thought we might be digging, then boom, we hit an aquifire and a burst of groundwater floods out. Is that even possible? Just imagine, we strike it rich and solve the desertification crisis in the same moment. There's no way that could happen. Aww. Poor Yume. Poor Yume. It's absolutely hot and they're dying. I have to write everything down I have to write everything down that happened today and reflect on my actions. Wait, Yume, what are you writing? You're going to record this idiocy? Don't do that. It's embarrassing. But it's my responsibility as the student council president so it can help you do better in the future. First of all, the only thing that notebook has is our failures, and nobody would keep writing in a dingy old book like that anyway. I'm gonna buy a new one. Aw, poor Yume. Ooh, fade to black. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, this is a familiar setting. Hey, we're back to the future, it seems. Or back to the present. Alright, let's start our regular Abydos Foreclosure Task Force meeting. Let's go. But before we begin, aren't we missing someone? It's Hoshino, aren't they? They're missing Hoshino. The one person who never shows up on time. Yes, Hoshino isn't here. Where has she run off to now? Don't tell me she's hiding somewhere to take a nap again. I saw her sleeping in the classroom next door. What? Then you should have brought her, Shiroko. You knew we had a meeting. I did not wish to wake her up. Why? Because she was sleeping peacefully again? I understand. Shiroko has a soft spot for Hoshino. Of course she has. Hoshino practically adopted Shiroko. I'll go get her now. I'll tag along, Shiroko. Wow. There's no need for everyone to go. Ahaha. Well, everybody likes Hoshino too much to wait. Hoshino, it's time for our meeting. Yep, it's time to wake up. Uh-oh. Oh shit, she's awake. This low-key kind of screenshot worthy. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot this. Alright. Cause this is a low-key screenshot worthy. Me pondering about my life for real. This shit is low-key me on the regular when I'm pondering about my life. If what I'm doing is absolutely correct. And then this is also me wondering if I should just let my depression take over every day. Yo, I should just stop being sad. What the fuck am I doing at this point? Hoshino. Oh, Hoshino got up. She was sleeping peacefully. Were you awake? She probably was. I love this normal Hoshino, her outfit in this timeline. Or in the present, I guess. Right, we have a meeting, right? My bad. This old time. Wait, what the fuck? No, I didn't. I mean, just. My bad. This old timer forgets things all the times. Yes. Huh? You're not gonna say something like, you're not much older than us this time? Well, alright then. Let's go. Ayane's scary when she's mad. Yeah, Shiroko knows what that's like firsthand, after all. Every time she tries to rob a bank, Ayane's there. Hoshino, wait for me. You? Oh, wait, I just realized. Look at that drawing. Hold on. Wait. Look at that drawing right there. That looks like Shiroko, Serika. No, this is Shiroko, Serika, Nonomi. This one here looks like Hoshino? Or is this Hoshino? This looks like Hoshino. Ah, good. Everyone's here. Let's go. Oh, no, that's not even Hoshino. This must be Hoshino here, because she's, like, dying in the sun, right? That might be her. She's melting, guys. And I'm guessing that's the biker gang. Yes, Sensei. Now the task force is assembled. Let's begin. We'll start by discussing some odd movements detected in the Abydos district. Odd movements? Will there be trouble? Well, it's just something to keep an eye on for now. What is it, Ayane? It involves the Kaiser group. Uh-oh. Are they going to kill the music immediately? Oh, no, they're not. We're all familiar with the Kaiser Corporation's previous excavations in the Abydos Desert, which they only concluded recently. Although we were unaware of precisely what Kaiser was trying to find at first. Yes, Volume F! Oh, well, we all know what they dug up. That was the ship. The ancient ship. Although that ship was totally wrecked after... Why? What are with the words that are just so annoying to read for me? After the Utnapishtim was destroyed above the stratosphere, no trace of it remains. No trace of it remains have been found. No trace of its remains have been found. Shouldn't there be a comma here, right? Shouldn't there be a comma here? Because, wait, hold on. Yes, after the Pishtim was destroyed above the stratosphere, no traces of its remains, comma, have been found. I think that'd work, right? Because, no, never mind. No traces of its remains have been found. Nah, it's just me having a fucking reading difficulty right now. What the hell? Why? There's no way I'm struggling to read. Or it's just my eyes right now. And once the battleship was destroyed, Kaiser appears to have lost any interest in continuing their occupation of the Abydos Desert. Kaiser pulled their forces out of the desert, and now all the ruins stand empty. Yes, we detected their activities and confirmed their retreat from the excavation site. Yeah, it was like a dream come true. They better not set foot in Abydos again. But Abydos is still in debt to Kaiser. Yes, our school still owes a debt to Kaiser. Their withdrawal had no impact on our financial situation. Damn, although it does seem that the president of Kaiser Corporation is more interested in the new Sanctum Tower than the Abydos Desert now. Damn. But that's not important. That's not the important point. Wait, what? The important point? Yes. What's going on, Ayane? To cut to the chase, Kaiser Group announced that they will convert Abydos debt into bonds, which they'll sell on the debt market. What? Bonds? Debt market? What does that mean? They're not going to securitize their right to collect our debt, meaning they're going to sell the ownership of our debt to someone else. What? What will happen then? Whoever buys the bonds will be able to collect our debt payments. Does that mean we'll have to pay back someone other than Kaiser? Isn't that a good thing? No, that doesn't make sense. Hoshino. People only buy bonds if they believe they can make a profit from them. On paper, they can make a lot of money from us, but the debt of the academy that would close down at any moment is a huge risk. No one is going to buy bonds expecting to make a profit from 5 students who can barely make their debt payments. That is true, even after all this time. I don't know how much time has passed in the Blue Archive world completely, like entirely. Obviously, we know 5 years, almost 5 years, but how much time has it been since Sensei arrived all the way up to now, right? So, and considering there's only 5 students, right? I'm surprised there is only 5 students in the Abydos, in the Abydos task, in the foreclosure task force, right? You'd kind of expect them to start getting new students soon enough, right? If Sensei, they really should have just like kidnapped a bunch of new students, to be honest. That would have been a good idea, right? Kidnapping a bunch of students, bringing them into Abydos and be like, yeah, we got to work to pay off our debt. Y'all want to help us real quick? I mean, that would have been fun. That's true, but this is a sign that Kaiser has completely abandoned any interest in us, or will, if they can find someone willing to buy them out. Well, I suppose they could be trying to recoup some of their losses by selling the debt off at a cheap price. Does that mean we'll have less debt to repay? Unfortunately not, Serika. They're selling the rights to our debt at a lower price, but the amount we owe won't change. Damn. They could sell the rights to collect 1 million yen for 1,000 yen, but we'll still owe the million. I got it. You don't have to explain anymore, Shiroko. Honestly, just rob a bank at this point. Ayane, how much of our debt has Kaiser converted into bonds? I would assume they didn't convert all of it. Yes, and according to what they announced, it's about 45% of what the Abydos... Whoa. I wonder what they're up to. But what if we buy our debt at a cheaper price? If they're selling the rights at a low price, we can just buy it ourselves. Yes, that's why I brought it up. I was thinking of using the money we saved to buy the bonds once the debt market opens. That's brilliant. Let's do it, Ayane. We should keep an eye on the ups and downs like the stock market. All right then. How much money have they saved up, right? Whoa, this is a new background. Huh? What's wrong? The price of our bonds is skyrocketing. Wait, what? Skyrocketing? Hello, what? 200%, 300%, no, 450% of face value. Someone is buying the bonds at a crazy rate. What? Who in the world? There's a lot of them. Checking the purchaser. Sold out. Abydos bonds have been sold out. Just who would... We can check now. The group that purchased all of the... Which use Abydos infrastructure. The group that purchased all of the derivative-linked bonds which use Abydos infrastructure industry as a guarantee. Nephitis group? Okay. That's a new one. Okay. Underground dweller from Gematria is back in a red background. What could this guy be up to? Who knows? There. Opening moves worthy of a walkthrough. I hope you're prepared for your first turn, my dear player. No, my dear sensei. We shall understand the true profundity of death through our game. Yo, I love having spelling alert. Bleh. Why am I? Whoa, what happened here? Huh? Hoshino? Foreclosure Task Force, Chapter 3. Traces of a Dream. Oh, that was the end of the prologue? What's with this sad-ass background? Ooh, that might not be good. That was really sad. Uninvited guests. Damn. Uninvited guests. Okay, that's interesting. So that's the huh. Okay. So that was really interesting, right? For the prologue, that was quite interesting. Right? I didn't expect a lot of things that happened. Wait, is my... Wait, is... Oh, okay, Vector, I'm really sorry. My thing has been really finicky lately. And... I didn't even notice that stuff was being said. Jesus. Huh? Why is it fine with it now? Is it because it was... That's okay. Hold on, wait. I'll catch up on your messages now. Actually, since I'm here, since we Hoshino Terror will appear in Volume 1, Chapter 3. I forgot what episode it is. I think it's near the final episode. Yes, technically Hoshino appeared later episodes in Chapter 3. Yep. I still continue the story to unlock this chapter. He's the underground dweller. Yeah. William Afton be like, yeah. Honestly. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of William Afton, have you seen the whole Megan versus FNAF debate? Like, what are they thinking? Why do they seriously think Megan is gonna beat FNAF? Like, hello? Like, last I checked, William Afton kills children for a living, by the way. This is his livelihood, mind you. So I don't think he's just gonna go down without a fight. Hold on, let me see windowed. Because here's the thing, right? I heard the windowed is really messed up. What happened? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think Megan is winning at all against Abydos. I mean, against William Afton. He's a new threat to Abydos? Yeah. Okay. And every time Yuka butt slam a couple times, I mean, she's a plushie. Kivotos don't. His forehead has X5. 3, yeah, that was 18. So, Rosamaniac, I'm gonna find this background in the wiki. Yeah, I think the wiki definitely has a bunch of what is going on? Okay. Ugh. Okay. The windowed version is really weird. Yume's briefcase is our current Hoshino shield after she died. Really? Huh. That's weird. Okay. Okay, yeah, look at the window. So when I do the windowed version, right, there's like a section that's like not... That is... Oosh. I wonder if I can... Okay, no, I can't. So I'm going to have to do this scuffly. This is going to be scuffed. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, this should work, right? Let me see. Is this going to look good on stream? Probably. Hopefully it does. Because if it does, then that's good for me. Does this look good? Windowed is really super. Yeah, it's really bugged at the moment, and not to mention the logging into Blue Archive completely is also completely bugged. But yeah, to answer your question about the what was it? I think. Oh no, I don't think there was a question about the login, right? Because there's this weird, because like there's something going on with the login at the moment, and it's weird. I don't know why. Some people are saying they can't log in, or they had to start a new account, right? And then there's the whole pink screen thing. I don't know what's up with that. They might fix it soon, maybe in a future patch, right? So I hope that happens soon. Maybe a patch from now, right? They're probably working on the patch right now, so that's my guess. But yeah. Let's see. Uninvited guests, episode 2. Yeah, but the prologue is good. Yeah, I can tell they're really cooking, right? Even though they lost, even though after the whole KV thing, right? It's a bug. Yeah, they should really fix that bug soon. But even after the whole KV situation, right? Even though they lost I think what half their workers for Blue Archive, they are still working strong, right? So that's good, right? So I can tell that they're obviously putting in the work. Obviously, some of the work has probably gone a little hard to do, so it's probably going to take them a little harder to do things. But yeah, I'm pretty glad that Seiya and Asuna Uniform are coming up next week. I believe that's right, yeah. Seiya and Asuna Uniform come next week, and then the week after that, we finally get the 4.5 anniversary, or the 4.5 fest banners, where I believe it's Rio and Neru Uniform. And then the Fest banner is Swimsuit Hanako, I believe. But you can also still get the other Fest characters like Swimsuit Hoshino, Mika, and I think there was a few others, but I don't remember all of them completely. But those are the other ones that I remember. Right? Hoshino Tactical's Fest banner, right? I believe so. Oh, actually, wait, is she? Don't quote me on that, actually. I'm not sure if Hoshino Tactical was let me check right now, actually, before we continue. All right, I need to make sure, because I'm not sure if I forgot if Hoshino Tactical was Fest banner. Because if she was, then you might be able to get her from there, too. Or was it Shiroko Terror? I gotta find that. 4.5, yeah. Yeah, the 4.5 anniversary is like in 2 weeks, give or take, right? 2 weeks, give or take. So... yeah, I'm good. And good thing, right? The good thing that now we have the Steam event, right? The whole Steam thing, right? Oh yes, Dress Hina. You can also get Dress Hina in this. Dress Hina, Hoshino swimsuit. That was one of the other ones that I was missing. Yeah, Dress Hina. I don't think. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I was right. Hoshino Tactical and Shiroko Terror. I think they're part of this as well for the 4.5 anniversary they're gonna get. So yeah, it should be possible to get her stuff, get their stuff soon. Because 4th anniversary. Oh yeah, 4th anniversary. That's what it is. Not 4.5. Really? I thought we were already at the 4.5 anniversary, not 4th. Okay, yeah, but 4th anniversary we have Neru school uniform and Rio. Mommy Rio, obviously. Yeah, we got Rio in this. So yeah. I think we should... I still have to work on my Subway Surfers. Jeez, yeah. Is Subway Surfers still good? I don't remember if it's still good anymore. I remember, like, there was a whole bunch of cheating issues with Subway Surfers. What is going on with these guys here? But yeah. Okay, let's get to episode 2. Uninvited guests. Oh, right. Isn't this where we also meet the Shupugakis? Right? I believe this is also where we meet the Shupugakis. Highlander student. Yep. There we go. Highlander Railroad Academy. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Cough, cough. Ugh, the dust is getting in my throat. This is the last one. Should be. Why did they have to schedule a cargo transport of all times? These storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Ooh, seriously though. What's this place even for? I guess they store inscriptions about academic and industrial corporation, whatever that means. It's for important documents. These ancient things are important. They wouldn't be sitting here collecting 10 inches of dust if that were true. Eh? Doesn't matter either way. Let's just get this over with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Are you sure? Maybe we should open them and double check. It'll be fine. We're on a tight schedule, so get a move on. If you say so. Oh, they broke something. Move, those shelves are gonna fall. How did the support break? What'd you do? Me? I didn't even touch it. Uh-oh. The poor students. Oh, they live. Whoa, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? That is true. Metal is fucking hard to, like, snap. Unless it's, like, just brute force, then probably. It's a good thing the Washington, D.C. update season is over. Next 2 weeks, I don't know what city I'm traveling in the next update. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, that reminds me, right? I don't know how close I am to 300 subs yet, but at 300 subs, I plan on playing Arc Knights soon, right? And then I think I'll probably make an Uma Musume video too. That's one thing I do want to do, Uma Musume video, especially about the gacha game. That'd be fun, cause you know, Agnes. Well, I mean, there's 2 Agneses in the game, so I'll call her Tagnes. Agnes Tachyon. In this case, I'll call her Tagnes. Tagnes is definitely my favorite, and apparently, one of her VA is also in this game, which I only just found out recently. More importantly, how are we gonna clean this all up? Huh? What's this? I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know. A document that fell out of one of the boxes. A sales contract of some kind from Abydos High School. Huh? Uh-oh. Sales contract. That's not good. Oh, Hoshino. Wait, is this senior Hoshino? Senior Hoshino, junior. Yeah. Congrats on 300 subs just in advance. Yeah. I really hope I can reach it this year. Ooh, what is this? Wait, Nonomi was originally from that same... Really? Nephthys Private Middle School. Wait, so Nonomi... Did Hoshino just kidnap a student? Wait! There's no way. Hoshino just kidnaps a student? Nonomi is from their private middle school. Is this the place? Damn. That student must be the vice president. That's second, yeah. Jeez. She's still preserving all by herself, but why? Huh? Uh-oh, she got spotted, didn't she? I thought someone was there. Must have been my imagination. Oh, they're both the second year versions. Okay, that's... Oh, that's interesting, actually. Yeah, sorry for the chat delay. It's... For some reason, like, I can't do anything about it, right? Because it's just slower. And the thing is, right, I would use Restream, but the problem is, when I use Restream, it takes, like, a chunk of my screen for Restream. And the problem with that is, right, because I want to do multi-streaming and stuff like that, Restream, if I want to have, like, 3 different channels show the same chat, I can't have that because Twitch is so bad at their own TOS and their own rules. It's abysmal seeing it happen. It's just so bad because apparently they want Twitch chat separated, like segregation. They literally want chat segregation. They don't want their Twitch chat together mixed in with like the other platforms like YouTube and Kick. They don't like that happening. And apparently it's bannable too, so that's crazy. There was a whole fiasco where like they were removing links to the other streaming websites. This is after Nonomi and Shiroko joined the team. Oh, really? Okay. Or, oh, you mean before, right? Sigh. Wait, what'd you say? Must have been my imagination. That was too close. I heard she's a generational talent and all that, but how'd she notice me? Generational talent. What else did you hear? I heard that Hoshino is. She's right beside her. She's right beside her. What the fuck? That face. Hold on, that's golden. Cause second year. Oh yeah. Second year Hoshino wears the scarf. I remember that. Yeah, she wears. I remember. Yeah. I remember that now from Volume F. Second year Hoshino gives her scarf to Shiroko, which is why Shiroko holds that scarf dear to her, because it's Hoshino's. So, and plus that was also the time Hoshino technically adopted Shiroko, right? Technicality, I'm calling it adoption, or actually domesticated the wolf. That's actually a right. Yeah, that's the right word for it. She technically domesticated Shiroko. That's not even a joke, even if I wanted to make it into a joke. She quite literally just domesticated Shiroko by giving her the scarf and was like, yeah, you're mine now. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. But that face is funny though. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Wow, you know my name too. About that, you see. You know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? Nothing. Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation and year. Oh no, Hoshino's going full CIA. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. Me? No, I'm not. Wait, I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from the Abydos district too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. You, a middle schooler? You look way older than me. Oh, right. I know where I've seen it. You know what? I'm gonna go to Google Translate real quick. Okay, what is this? Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. THYS. Nephthys? Okay. Why am I having the hardest curve to say that word? There's no way. First year Hoshino, super cute, super serious and cute. Yeah. And then second year Hoshino, old OG son who needs to go to the retirement home. Or no. What would it be? Rebellion? No. Quiet kid? I guess that'd work for her, right? She'd be the quiet kid. Because she's or she's trying to, she low-key trying to act nonchalant, not gonna lie. But yeah. So Nephthys private middle school. Yep, that's me. That doesn't explain much though. The Nephthys main office left the district years ago, and all affiliated schools along with it. We're scheduled to close after my graduation. It'll be the last graduating class. Little serious and emo attitude? Yeah, definitely. Little serious, little emo attitude. She's definitely the quiet kid, you know. She's definitely the quiet kid in her second year. She's just like me for real. She's all alone, no friends. Hold on, give me a second. Let me take a quick bathroom break actually. Give me like 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Didn't even take me that long. Hold on. Let me put on my earbuds. Oh wait, I'm wearing the earbuds the wrong way. Alright, but yeah. We're scheduled to close after her graduation. She'll be the last graduating class. Huh. Nephthys Private Middle School. An elite private school owned and operated by the Nephthys Group. I get it now. I did hear the Nephthys Group's successor was around middle school age. Wait, is she the successor? So why haven't you left district yet? Izaoyoi no no mi. Oh. Taking one last tour before you leave? Doesn't matter either way, I guess. But what's the infamous Nephthys Group's precious little daughter bothering me for? Or are you after the school? If Nephthys is trying to come after this school, their little successor is gonna find out just how easily a halo can shatter. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, no, Hoshino, you don't need to go that far now. I mean, we've seen. Read my previous text before you've gone. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go. Let me see that real quick. Current Hoshino always sleeping and think about Yume. Oh yeah. She always looks like she's pondering. She always does look like she's pondering, so. But Hoshino is definitely cute in some certain ways. Obviously, there's a lot of differences between Hoshino and other characters, obviously. This is 4. But yeah. Hoshino's... she's fixable, right? She's definitely fixable, right? You know, even though she's really in like a depression emo state in her second year, right? Because like after her first year, she kind of just loses all her enthusiasticness, all her cuteness. At least that's what I've seen. But yeah, but the fact that she's threatening to shatter Nonomi's halo, that's what I'm seeing, right? She's so Hoshino just practically told her, yeah, you know I can just kill you, right? I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Hoshino, why'd you scare her away? Went a little too far. You think? Ay, Hoshino. Nephthys? The Nephthys Group. Can we explain already, Ane? What's with this Nephthys thing buying up all our bonds? Shiroko shattered halo? Nah, I'm fine with this. Yeah. I'm surprised her halo was still in... was like... already like shattered, but it's not completely shattered, right? I think there's stages to a halo shattering, right? There might be stages to a halo shattering besides completely shattering, because we've already seen that happen before with the halo shattering explosives from other students. Halo equals death. Yeah. I think there has to be stages to a halo shattering though. First stage would probably be like the obvious crack, like what Shiroko Terror has, right? And obviously it's possible for a halo to heal. We've seen that happen. We've seen it happen, you know? Shiroko Terror's halo seems to be healing slowly but surely. So, you know, it's possible for a halo to heal even after it's been shattered. It's just like, if it's completely shattered, the halo's dead. That person is dead. The halo's gone. You're dead. You know. Time to get isekai'd. But yeah, I think there has to be stages to how a halo shatters, because there's no way they would just make the concept of halo, which is indestructible, by the way, practically indestructible if you don't have the means to take or like destroy it, right? So there has to be some stages to destroying a halo, which brings me to my theory of, you know, Shiroko Terror. Shiroko Terror's halo is shattered, but not completely. It only has like a piece of it cracked off. And slowly but surely we've seen it heal bit by bit till now it's completely back together with its halo and the crack is no longer there. So there has to be stages to how a halo is destroyed and how it can crack. Obviously, the halo destroying bombs just obliterate the halo completely. So that's that. So let's say a halo gets cracked. The halo will eventually be able to heal itself completely, like the crack is not even there. Or if a piece of that halo is just broken off, I believe that halo can still fix itself. It'll just take a while. Because, like, I mean, Shiroko Terra is quite literally the living proof of that working. So, Saint Nifthus Company or Nifthus Company. I call Shiroko Carrot. Why am I struggling? I just call Shiroko T, just T. Shiroko Terra, just T. Yeah. I mean, you could either call her Shiroko Terror, Kuroko, or Fat Shiroko. By the way, that's actually the canon name. If you read the mangas that the Blue Archive posts on their Twitter, there on Shiroko's contact list, Shiroko Terror is literally named Fat Shiroko, and it's funny. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's a cool looking. Huh. So it's literally just 3 triangles. 4 triangles, technically. Right? 1 triangle here, 1 triangle here, 1 triangle here, 1 triangle in here. Right? It's a business that started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It was one of the most successful companies in Kivatos at one point. All of Kivatos from Abydos? Mm-hmm. You're underestimating Abydos' influence from before. Jeez. She's right. Abydos was the best of the best. Can't call her myself. Once upon a time, we were a force to be reckoned with. We were an academy with a rich history, the strongest students and the best education, once upon a time. Well, then the sandstorms happened, and you know the rest. Yep. And during that golden age, the St. Nephthys Company flourished right alongside Abydos High School. Ooh. But the sand wouldn't stop coming. The desertification of the district bled us dry, and Nephthys came tumbling down along with Abydos. Oof. The Trans-Desert Hot Railway was a desperate attempt to move into more commerce, to bring in more commerce to the area, but it was too late. The venture already nearly bankrupted them. Ooh, wow, okay. They nearly became bankrupt from one movement. Businesses came to a screeching halt, and Nephthys spread their money too thin trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, it couldn't simply recover from. Jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can... Right, because it's... So what if I... Hold on, wait, let me just... What the why is it? Hold on, let me just... Okay. What the why the fuck is it doing that? Why is it doing that? No, stop that, please. Oh my god, this... Yo, this windowed mode look-y gonna start making me tweak out. Okay. Nexon needs to fix this windowed mode immediately before I start tweaking out over this, because this is actually starting to piss me off. Okay, actually, what if I just fix it from OBS's side, right? I just gotta fix... Why did it just... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. This. Why is it... Okay. I don't want it to keep... What the fuck is this thing doing? Okay, I'm gonna go into OBS's side and increase its size. There we go. Boom. Fixed it. Oh boy. Fat Shiroko because the boobs don't ask. Yeah. Sorry, YouTube had that. That's why the Shiroko T fat, cause the boobs don't ask, bro. Yeah. Businesses. Oh yeah, I already read this. The Abydos Student Council did the best it could offset the fallout. both students and residents left. Abydos was in a mass exodus. And after all that, Nephthys decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all its business interests and left Abydos behind. Them's the breaks. By the time I started my first year, Nephthys was just a bad memory. Damn. So you're telling me our district got totally screwed because of Nephthys' greed? Hold your horses, Serika. They were one piece in a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. Nephthys took a dangerous risk, and it was Abydos that paid the consequences. Damn. Nephthys was the final nail in the coffin that entombed Abydos. Ooh, okay. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist of the story. And my family was its founder. Right, because she's the... Okay, yeah, she's the daughter. What? Yeah, Serika's confused. Let's go. Yes, I'm the successor to the Saint Nephthys group. I sort of knew. You did, Ayane, and didn't tell me the entire time. What the fuck is... What the fuck? I didn't do anything. What the hell? Hold on. Let me fix this. I move one thing and it just fucks up the entire screen. Holy. Okay. You did, Ayane? And you didn't tell me this entire time? No. It was just from the context clues. Her gold card was the initial indicator, but then... Oh, but then what? The Trans-Desert Highway was the project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. Oh, this was during Volume F. Damn. If we could use it to save the world, there would be nothing more gratifying for me. Is that a clover? Is that a clove? No, that's not a clover. That looks like... It looks like spades. Ayane's speechless. Yep. And when Nonomi was able to access the railway system, that essentially confirmed it for me. So I was the only one who didn't know? What about Hoshino and Shiruko? Hoshino card? Oh, okay, good. Shiruko didn't know either. Shiruko did know. But why would you hide this the whole time? Well, sorry, that was super insensitive of me. I guess it's not the easiest thing to just bring up out of nowhere. Don't worry, Serika. And at the end of the day, you stayed. You had every reason to leave with the Nephthys, but you stayed this whole time. More like Hoshino just fucking kidnapped her, I guess. I don't know. With that settled, I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation sold off 45% of Abydos bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely made it an exorbitant profit with these sales, and we now have a huge increase in creditors. I've confirmed that the Nephthys bought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos industrial facilities as collateral, at 4 to 5 times its original value, no less. Which begs the question as to why. I'll have to look into it. Ooh. Is Nonomi about to breaking back into her old group? Holy, that's interesting. Hold on. I need to turn on a light. I need to turn on the lights because it's freaking dark in here. Especially since it's July 4th. All I know is there's going to be a lot of popping and explosions going on outside because of fireworks. Tactical Hoshino versus Hina chibi fight is hella cool. Then it turned animated in later episodes. Really? Oh, damn. Yo, why didn't they just do that for the anime? Hold on. Next, yo star, why you throwing? Yo star throwing for real, man. They had so much potential for the anime, and they threw it all away. They threw it all away, I tell you. They threw it all away for the sake of animating. What was it? I believe what they animated was... It was... Wasn't it? I know it was... Was it? I know it was a Power Rangers anime. It was something related to Power Rangers. It wasn't... No... Sentai... Oh, no. Yeah, it was Go-Go Loser Ranger. Yeah. I found out, right? The reason why the animation for... the Blue Archive anime was low-key kinda bad was because they were also part of animating Go-Go Loser Ranger. They were part of that, right? So yeah, take that as you would. Aren't they I think they're also making a Mahjong Soul anime, right? Cuz I think that was revealed during Anime Expo or something. And then I really just hope there's a Blue Archive animation season 2, right? Because that stuff, that would be nice to see happen. They did also animate... it's fucking cold in the Philippines. Really? It's cold in the Philippines? At this time? Cold in the Philippines? Shouldn't it be hot in the Philippines? Huh. That's interesting. I thought it'd be hot in the Philippines, not cold. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting, yeah. Alright. Which begs the question as to why. I'll have to look into it. Too windy also? Really? Hurricanes? No. It might be hurricane season in the Philippines, right? I think it's hurricane season, is it not? Yeah, wait, no, it should be hurricane season in the Philippines as well. So if it's really windy, I guess that makes sense. But over here in America, it hasn't been that windy recently. It's been moreover just hot like hell. I want to go back to the Philippines. Why? Right? Because one, the Philippines has a lot of things that I can do, which is really fun, right? It's really fun to go to live in the Philippines again, right? So it'd be nice to go back. Plus, I have relatives there, so I can just live there for a while if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I could just live there for a while again. It was so nice. It was so fun. Now it's just hot here in America, sadly. Would you be able to look at the collateral rights for the derivative bonds Nephthys purchased? Yes, let me see. The collateral appears to follow the including development rights, ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as all ancillary facilities. No rain. It's still really no rain. It's been raining like hell here in America. It's been raining like every day now. It's just been rain, and more rain. No wind. Just no wind. Just straight rain. That's all it's been for the past few days recently. So, I mean, if it hasn't rained in the Philippines, I guess it's not that bad, right? It's not going to get flooded, right? It's not going to, you know, getting to places isn't going to be a pain. But, you know, essentially everything except real estate that's expected. Kaiser wouldn't let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities were included? I saw it somewhere. Here, infrastructure for transportation and subsidiaries facilities. Since when did we have transportation stuff left over? The Trans-Desert Railway. Oh, yeah. What? There's nothing else in the district that fits the description. But that doesn't make sense. Why would they buy a project that they left to rot in the desert and for 5 times the price they sold it for? It makes no sense on a business level. There has to be a motive we're not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? Obviously, remake Abydos. It's incomprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. Wait, what if? What if what? What if they found an oil reserve deep under the construction sites? Oh, that would make sense. Sometime in the afternoon it'll be rainy. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's PM here, so it's AM over there for you guys. You guys are like a hour ahead, right? So it'd be 9 AM over there for you guys. Damn, good morning, bro. No chance, Sedekai. Even if that were remotely possible, Abydos wouldn't be a ghost town after right now. Okay, then what if it was some kind of super rare gem or element? Maybe they found germanium. You're as silly as you are adorable, Sedekai. I promise this desert has been squeezed of every last drop of value it could possibly hold. And it's not like people didn't try. There was just nothing to be found. No oil, no super rare gems, no germanium. Wait, Sedekai. Germanium isn't really worth anything to begin with. Well, it's not like anyone else is coming up with an explanation. Oh, that's cute. She got all flustered and everything. It really is the $1 million question. Huh? The emergency alarm? What happened? There's been explosions within the district. Intruders. Kaiser? Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonators? Maybe they were near the excavation sites. Ooh. It doesn't appear so. Wait, one moment. Are they getting visuals? Found them. What? It appears that they're... Whoa, that's a lot of... What the fuck? Google map a sec. Ozama City. Oh, Ozama City. Hikari and Nonami. Oh, Hikari and Nozomi. Oh yeah, Shupagakis. That hurts. That felt great. The Shupagaki twins. The definition of cute and funny. The definition of brats besides Mitsuki, actually. I think this is where we fight, right? Oh, there's the theme. That felt great. Loud, so loud. It's called expressing myself, self-expression. Anyways, what's the sitch? The boulder blocking the railway is no more. And as the icing on the cake, we uncovered the narrow gauge railway, just like it was described in the contracts. Ooh. Their last name is Tachibana. Oh. Huh. We've got deadlines to meet, so let's do it. We need to reach the abandoned railroad or abandoned route all the way down there. All aboard. Uh-oh. Whoa, we're off. At this rate, we'll be a full week ahead of schedule. Damn. That's great and all, but are you sure all of our I's are dotted and T's crossed? What does that mean? Aren't we trespassing in a different district right now? Huh? Are we? And? What? What's with this lack of concern? I don't know the name exactly, but we're in a different district right now. If we begin construction without the proper permits and the paperwork, we're basically invading. I mean, what's one nuke, right? What's one? What's a few bombs gonna do, right? I think we'll win. We could start an all-out war. Uh-oh. Oh, is there something wrong with that? Seriously, why are you stressing over the small stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway is ours now anyways. What? Yeppies, we own 51% of the Abydos Trans-Desert Railway derivative bonds. Yep, we do. So now all of this belongs to CCC. Technically, basically, however it shakes out, it'll be fine. Hoshino in this background. This dry ass fucking desert. Just owning the rights to the railways is enough. You need contracts, permits, construction agreements. Blah, blah, blah. Annoying. So annoying. If we spend all that time unraveling the red tape, we'll never make the deadline. Don't forget, time is money for railway workers. Oh boy. I heard that expression before. Time is money? Damn. Yuppies. Our motto is something like fast construction, no administration. Who cares about paperwork? I love it when cute and funny characters are on the screen. This all sounds incredibly problematic, but if the CCC is saying so, I'll take your word that there isn't any issues. There won't be, right? Sure. Nah, not a single one. Ha ha ha. Who the hell are you people? Uh-oh. Hello? It's time for a battle. Oops, sister, they found out. So speedy. He said there wouldn't be a single issue. Highlander Railroad Academy, you are currently trespassing on Arbiter's territory. Explain yourself. No work can be conducted in Arbiter's district without express approval from the foreclosure task force. That's the law. No, it's common sense. Here I thought Gehenna were the only ignorant brutes who would flaunt common decency. But no, it's Kivito's just a merely of rude, brainless academies. Am I allowed to enjoy even one iota of logic in this world? Or are we all just psychopaths now? Damn. Ayane, chill. They're just kids, Ayane. You don't need to kill them with words. Ayane, chill. They're just children. Look, she's mad. Real mad. She sure is. Yeah, what business do they even have in this district? Who's that? An adult? That's Sensei. Shale Sensei. Sensei? Shale? You haven't heard of them? They're infamous. The rumors say they'll burn everything in their path under the pretense of solving conflict between academies. That terrifying instructor who keeps the peace. These doorbell breakers not gonna answer. One time someone made them mad and they blew up an entire train. One of ours. I would never cross them. In fact, the rumor only gets worse and worse. I heard they were running around naked. Wait a minute. We don't talk about the prologue of Volume F. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think what was it? We were when we landed back down, our clothes burnt to a crisp, so we had to run around naked, holding the Shatim chest, hiding our thing. Now, what has our esteemed teacher been getting themselves into? Go Sensei. Shiroko's encouraging us? Shiroko, no. Shiroko, nothing those people said is good at all. Excuses don't matter. We have jurisdiction over our district and we demand that you cease these activities immediately. You may only have the rights to the railway, but you're still required to cooperate with the district's governing body. What do, not what to do. What do, Nozomi? What do? Duh. What we always do, Hikari. Huh? What do you think you're... Oh, are they running away? Of course they are. Hey, that's dangerous. We're gonna do what we want, and the pencil pushers can clean up after us. I like it. What the hell? The train, it's moving on the Trans-Desert Railway. The Highlander students are all aboard the train. They're trying to get away. What should we do? Chase them down. So their goal is to fix the train. We can figure out why after we catch them. Let's go. I won't allow them to treat Abydos like this. We'll find out what they're up to. Uh-oh. Following your lead, Sensei. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Foreclosure Task Force, move out. Foreclosure Task Force, move out. That works too. Oh shit. We're gonna oh yeah, now that reminds me, wasn't there they brought one of the GTA 5 characters as Shiroko. I saw a Reddit thread about that. That was funny. Time to see what we can do. Oh, I can't change the speed? Oh man, I'd really like 3 times speed though. No, I'm not gonna use anything here. I don't need to heal. You know what I mean? Skill. Use your skill. Use your skill too. Here. Yeah, I'll do it again. And then I'll do this. To get rid of them quickly. Man, this is easy. This boss fight reminds me of that one event. Oh yeah. I remember that one. I think it was the Trip Trap Train one. Conveying, okay. Take him out. That was easy. 2 enemies left. Uh-oh. They fucking drift in the train! Yo, get these 2 onto Fast and Furious quickly. Sign a contract with them. Hold on. Can I, please? Yo, why are they out here doing Fast and Furious moves? Where's Dom Toretto? Dom Toretto's just gonna pop in and be like, it's all about family. Family this, family that. Can't reach you from there. So I'll do this, Shiroko. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Oh, they're knocked out. Okay. Yes, correct. Oh. So easy, man. Wow. These guys are stronger than a train. We got whooped, of course. Uh-oh. Don't look, but I think they surrounded us. This is going to impact scheduling for sure. That's a problem. Construction's all messed up. They talk so big, but they were so weak. No more meaningless fighting. Answer my questions now. What business does the Highlander Railroad Academy have in Abydos? What's your goal? You're smart enough to have at least... You're smart enough to put at least some of it together, no? Uh-oh. Whoa. Overseer. Please help. We're done for. They might kill us for real. Another Highlander student? Who are you? You the friend carrying out a rescue mission? Friend would be more of a stretch. You can't trust anyone. I suppose my assignment is technically to rescue them, but I assure you it's a matter of obligation. My name is Asagiri Soru. I'm the overseer of Highlander Railroad Academy who answers only to the board of directors. An overseer? It's nothing fancy. I'm an errand girl for the higher-ups, and unfortunately those the twins you have apprehended are Tachibana Hikari and Nozomi, officers of the Central Control Center, or the CCC. A relationship is more so those of adversaries that won't hesitate to deceive the other, but are forced to occasionally work together. Exactly. She plays the role of overseer perfectly. I'm a villain who hates construction. She lives only to disrupt our schedules and back it up. Who you calling us? Weren't you calling us something really, really mean? Yuppies. She was. How rude. Yo, this is crazy. Our academy is made up of a bunch of organizations with independent authorities, so we may be under the same banner, but by no means are we allies. Each railway route and region is controlled by different factions. Back to the matter at hand. As their overseer, I apologize. They failed to follow the proper procedure and acted recklessly, as they are entirely at fault at the current situation. Yep. I'm sure you're aware, but we own the development rights for Abydos Railway. That can't be true. We've looked into it. Nephthys bought out the bonds, not Highlander Academy. We're one and the same at this point. As a corporate academy, it's common for Highlander to enter into contracts with private enterprises. Long story short, Nephthys' rights and duties are also Highlanders. Were you not aware, Miss Izaoyoi Nonomi? Damn, so she knows Nonomi? You know each other. Nothing like that, but I'll let her explain for now. Would you mind transferring Dumb and Dumber into my custody? In return, I'll come to Abydos High School and answer any questions you have. You can let them go. Damn. Dumb and Dumber. Damn. Freedom. Scary. That was so super scary. Prepare your questions. I'll come pay you a visit as soon as I'm able. You too. We're leaving. Just like that. Damn. Gone. Come on, kiddos. Let's get out of here for now. I'm sure we'll get our answers soon. Yep. Huh. Things now gone. Oh, Yume? What? How did this happen? Con artist A isn't oblivious? Isn't it obvious? You naive, trusting soul. But you told me, you said it would be 90 hours of reliable work per week and we'd get paid lots for it. You really think a broken down district like Abydos would have reliable work? Ha. Around these parts, you scrape by whatever work you can. Shouldn't I still get paid though? Haha, you're a riot. What the hell? But I have to get paid. I need to make a lot of money so I can pay off the school's debt. And if my underclassman finds out about this, he's gonna really get worried. And you're really worrying about the wrong things here. Worrying about the wrong things? Sir, I don't think you guys know who you're messing with. You filthy clankers! These dirty con clankers. How dare they think they can just scam a student It is a sensei's duty to take responsibility and to put those in the wrong, especially clankers like these. Oh boy. Oh boy. But damn, she really got scammed, huh? She really got tricked into doing dirty work for no reason. Poor Yume. You're our prisoner now. Every inch of this square building is lined with our subordinates, all armed to the teeth. No one's gonna save you now, honey. Last I checked, Hoshino can quite literally beat the shit out of both of these two without any problems. She might even tear their heads off if they're not careful. So, yep. Huh? Was that an earthquake? The whole building? You disgusting thugs. Like I said, Hoshino's... What? What the? When it comes... Huh? Why my YouTube channel named Vector X Subway Surfers? Because Vector, a parkour running game, and Subway Surfers as an endless runner, both released in 2012, 13 years ago. Yeah, oh my god, 13 years ago. That's old. Damn. Whoa, that's a long time ago. Really? 2012? Huh. Bro, she's shocked. Everybody knows Hoshino as a first year. When it comes to Yume, she will stop at nothing and tear everything down just to save her senior. Seriously, do you have to disappear when I already have so much to do? Do you know how long it took to find you? We've got work to do. Let's go. You think you're just gonna waltz out here? Yes. Hey, stop this little girl immediately. Who you talking to? Unless you have more cronies hiding in the ceilings. I already took out all the trash. Damn. How can that be? You did that by yourself? What kind of superhuman are you? Oh, and she immediately go kills them. Yep. Okay. Well. Well, they're dead. We won't be hearing from those two anytime soon. Wow, I was so scared, Hoshino. Can you please stop getting tricked by every obvious dodgy adults? But how many times do I have to tell you? There's no rules or decency in Abdos anymore. Once all the residents left, the neighborhood turned into a crime-ridden slums. Abdos is Kivato's trash can for its unsavory and unwanted characters. And if you don't know them, just assume they're bad. But what if they're not? What if they actually just need help? That's a fantasy. The only people in Abydos are criminals with bad intentions. But, no buts. If you try to help people, they'll take advantage of you faster than you can blink. Being on guard with anyone and everyone is the only way we'll protect our school. Last May we celebrated 13th birthday of Subway Surfers. Oh, wow. Oh, Copenhagen. Ah. Which is why I'm saying you need to be more. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't miss a dialogue. Hoshino. The way you're speaking. It's wrong, Hoshino. Yume? Uh-oh. This is really important, so please listen closely, Hoshino. Wait, you don't have to tell me from this close up. Hoshino, you can't live your life being suspicious of everyone you come across, accepting violence and lies as the norm, taking them for granted. If we do that, one day we'll wake up realizing we've become the people we hate the most. Damn. You're right. We might be able to save Abydos using your methods, but it won't be our Abydos anymore. I can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synonymous with lies and violence. Of it becoming somewhere we can't trust our neighbors. Damn. I know you think it's silly, but I hope you will always be able to hold out our hand to people who need it, especially in times like this. We can offer food and clothing to those who are hungry and cold. I'm not very well spoken, so I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think if it's you, you can understand what I'm trying to say. Damn, she trying to hug her? No way, this is exactly what I mean. This bumbling innocence of yours is what always gets you into trouble. What if trusting people means ending up in a situation like that, like today again? If that happens, you'll come to the rescue again, won't you? Well, yeah. Yep, Hoshino. Hoshino. She knows she's good and she's in good hands because, well, she's got Yume knows she's in good hands because Hoshino's gonna be there, so yeah. What are you giggling about? Okay, I'm writing this down so we never forget this conversation. Today, Hoshino said, what? Stop it, I hate it when you pull out that notebook and again, what's with the design? Huh? I said stop writing. Please, at least get a different notebook. We're not elementary students anymore. You know what? Forget the notebook. I just wanted to talk to you about the plan I came up with, Yume. If it works, I think it will make Abydos at least a little safer. Yume? Yume's gone again, isn't she? Yume. Uh-oh. Did she pass out? And for 13 years, you visited the old and visiting new locations. They marked the 200th World Tour as an event that you can travel to different cities. Oh. Yume? This place. Oh. Oh, is this after she lost Yume? Yeah. Right, I got distracted. I'm here to lock up the Abydos student council room. Guess I fell asleep again. I just need to lock up. Huh? Oh, she found the notebook, didn't she? Oh, no, never mind. There's no rush. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely. Oh, Nonami's just waiting outside, bruh. You. I've been waiting for you, Vice President. For me? Why? I'd like to tell you something. That's great. So, go ahead. You're right. I'm from the Nephthys group. Okay. But I don't think that should stop me from helping Abydos if I want to. Okay. That's... Okay. Let's see what she has up for plans. Help Abydos? I'll pay off the school debt in its entirety with this gold card. Damn. Wait, what? Gold card? Technically, it's my personal credit card. Well, Nephthys finances it, but I can sort of use it. Oh. Don't you think you're being arrogant, little lady? Huh? If you pay off the school debts with that card, that means you'll own the school from here on out. Is that your angle? What? No, of course not. I just wanted to help. I don't care about owning anything. That's not how it works. You might not have bad intentions, but you're still naive. Nephthys finances that card, so technically it's theirs. If you use that, it'll be Nephthys who paid off our debt. I thought about your money just because you're spending it, little lady. Tell me, have you ever lifted a finger in your life, worked, done laundry, wiped the countertop? Well, here's a life lesson. Money belongs to the person who earns it, not the privileged little hare who spends it without a care in the world. If you're trying to hand the school over to Nephthys, then sure, pay off our debt with your fancy card. Then, What do I do? How can I help pay back Abydos' debt? If you really wanted, you could get a job and help make payments as an Abydos student. Okay, I understand. Just like you, right? The office we saw earlier is on Blue Archive. The animation, episode 11 or 12, is Sensei's office. Oh, yeah! That's right, Sensei's office. I remember that now. Yeah. It's a different angle. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll be back before you know it, okay? I'll just get a few things sorted out. Oh, and my name isn't Lil Lady. It's Nonami. Upperclassman Hoshino. Huh? If you'll excuse me. Damn. Huh? Yume, where are you? Uh-oh. Yume, I'm here for you. Yume! Yume! Must have been a bad dream. Hoshino? The fuck's going on outside? Oh, never mind, it's just fireworks. Oh, it's just you. Sorry for waking you. Are you okay? Middle schoolers shouldn't poke their noses around where they shouldn't belong, where they don't belong. This is a high school, you know. I heard someone screaming. Yeah, I've officially graduated, so I'm no longer a middle schooler. I've been accepted into Highlander Railroad Academy. Actually, they're in an industry academy contract with Memphis. I think they're processing my paperwork now. She can buy 40 dumbbells? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Congrats, good for you. Now shoo, go enjoy your fancy food. I wanted to take one last look around Abydos District before I left. I wasn't trying to stalk you or anything. I was just walking by the school, but then I heard someone screaming, so I came to check. I see. Go have a blast. Enjoy your farewell tour, little lady. I heard the news. The student council president went missing. What's her name, Yume? Uh-oh. Nonami, don't do this now. There have been lots of rumors that the president was an airhead who struggled at leading the school, then that she abandoned the vice president. But I looked into the classified documents. The president isn't missing, but she, well... I read that the person who provided a witness account... I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be prying like this. Talking about it won't change anything. Yeah, I mean, it's just you and me here. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Did you give up looking for whatever was in the desert? You persisted, didn't you? Even after the president was found, you continued searching the desert. What were you looking for? Nonami was Nonami on Hyler in the oh yeah. And this, the Abydos student council room, correct? Everything is packed away already, but you went through the effort of forcing the sealed doors open. I can't help but think you're looking for something. Did you find it? Let's go. Yeah. Wait for me. Cough, cough. It's so dusty. I'm the only one person you know. We don't exactly have a cleaning crew here. The sand ruined. Damn. Okay. The sands ruined the flooring and just about everything else. We were forced into this annex when all the other buildings were mummified by Abydos desertification. It's not exactly state-of-the-art facilities out here. I've heard the history. It was considered a tragedy when the main building of Abydos was buried by the desert, seeing as this was once the oldest, most storied district in all of Kivotos. Oh, fuck. You've done your homework. Even the building we used during my first year is long gone at this point. Yes, I believe you joined the school and then had to move here. not too soon after. Maybe a little too much homework. I was interested in the history. Despite being an annex, it's still equipped with everything you need to hold classes. What's this classroom, Hoshino? School festival headquarters? I never saw this in the layout plans or documents. Oh, that must be something that you may want to do. Oh, could this be for the Oasis Festival? Hold it, don't just barge into. Oh yeah, this is before the new, yeah. I have a wonderful idea. You could revitalize the school and bring back visitors with fun events like the Oasis Festival. Yep. We could do a cute event like an idol performance. Does she know? Does she know what she does in the future? That whole idol event? Oh boy. Except she didn't participate. It was only Ariane and Serika. Oh. It's empty. The Oasis Festival hasn't been around for years. You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away there. Yeah, they cleaned together. Yeah, I know. They cleaned together in the intro. I remember that. I remember seeing that part. It was pretty cool. You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away there. Sorry. Hey, why are you here? Well, I was thinking about having an idol performance. No, not here. Not here in this room. Why have you been following me around, little Nephless lady? I've got things to do, and entertaining a middle schooler wasn't on the agenda. So why are you showing up here with all your questions and ideas? You're already registered and set to go to Highlander, aren't you? I just have this feeling deep down that I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I choose Highlander. Aren't they partnered with Nephless? Sounds like a grand old time for you. You're not wrong. I'd like to be treated well, even appointed student council president. A fancy position for a fancy girl, huh? Hoshino, chill. She's just a child. Hoshino, she's just the first year. Oh, boy. Look, I get it. You've got your own situation, no worries. But look around you. There's exactly one student here. There's nothing appealing about this sad old ghost town. You've got a bright future ahead of you, you know what I mean? So take this old-timer's advice, alright? Old-timer. Old-timer! So this must be when she started speaking like an old-timer, huh? You're not that much older than me, Hoshino. What do you mean, little miss? Little middle schooler? We're entire grades apart. I technically graduated, though. Yeah, same thing. Damn. And back to the present. I'll present a brief overview of Highlander of Railroad Academy. Time is of the essence right now. The Academy maintains railroads throughout Kivitos. It even personally owns and manages some lines running throughout the city, on top of having several business ventures. It's unique from other academies in that it doesn't necessarily belong to any given district. The railway acts as a district borders within individual faction managers. All these dots and lines make up different districts. Huh. Unique in one way to put it. Yes, and the constant push and pull of power over these railway districts create a complex political structure, as the overseer mentioned. The Secretariat and the Security Development are in charge of maintaining and managing the railways, and the Central Control Center, or known as the CCC, manages the Academy's administrative duties. So we can kind of see it as a Highlander Student Council. Yeah. Back to what we know today. Yeah, exactly. Serika. The twins of we had the misfortune of meeting the officers of the CCC, and in other words, members of the student council. And Asakiri So, the overseer, works for the board of directors. Her primary directive is to keep the CCC in check. It would appear So isn't lying when she said she's not necessarily allied with the twins, but then again, it's all rather complicated. Yep. That concludes my briefing on Railroad Academy. On highlighted Railroad Academy. Wait, is this the... Was that the doorbell? We installed it for visitors to use, but it's the first time it's ever actually been rung. Hi. Oh no. It's us, Highlander CCC. Hello, Hakari. Don't stop ringing the doorbell. We're here. Let us in. Roger. Please prepare for the Hakari special 1 second 16 hit ding dong ditch combo. Bruh. What? Why are they like this? Huh? Speak of the devil, the action came. Sigh. Move, officers. Whoa. Wait, your turn. No pushing. I am Asagiri, so Highlander Overseer. I apologize for these two for our officers' lack of manners. We've arrived to make good on our promise to the 4th Culture Task Force. If you let us in, I assume we come in peace. What should we do? I don't really want them to break our only doorbell, so let's just let them in. The poor doorbell. Oh boy. But that's a lot of lore, yeah. That's a shit ton of lore, especially about the whole Hoshino would go lengths just to protect Yume, save Yume, and stuff like that. Hakari, yeah. Hikari, sorry. But yeah. Definitely. Hoshino is definitely very much protective of her senior. Even after though she's having a little tough relationship with Nonomi as a first year. So, hold on, I gotta use the restroom again. I'll be right back. It'll take me like 1 minute. Rip their doorbell breaking technique. Rip other school doorbells. Yeah. It gets a bit hot here in America during what was it? During nighttime it's pretty hot in here. So I have to turn on the AC every once in a while. One is to make sure the AC still works, and two, to cool down the house. It's freaking hot sometimes, especially right now. Especially since they're shooting out fireworks right now. It's getting a little hot in here, so. All right. What was it? Episode 3, right? Alright, is that what we're on? Oh, episode 5. There's no way it took me 5 hours. Wait, how long have it? There's no way it's taken me 2 hours to do only 4 episodes. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a big one. Okay. What was it? Oh, no, it's working properly. Okay. Let me check my... Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, okay, we can continue. Admittance, success, accepted, victory pose. Why is it so cramped here? Where are we supposed to sit? On the ground? Officers, please refrain from touching others' belongings without permission. No, there's no fridge here. Just sit and be still. Jumping on chairs is the opposite of being still. Sit. Apologies again. Is the Abydos Foreclosure Task Force club room we are standing in? Uh-oh. Shiroko, whatever you're thinking, hold your horses. I wasn't gonna do anything, I swear. Yes, we're the Foreclosure Task Force. Well, you found us. Let's get to it, Highlanders. Is this edible? Hello? Aren't we guests? Where's our tea? Tea? Ah, right. Just a moment. Please don't strain yourselves for their sake. We won't be here long. Boo, boo. If you could for once properly assess the situation, you would understand that we are not welcome guests here, officers. Those agents were willing to stand up against the giant that is Kaiser Corporation to protect our school. Consider this a train engine that could explode at any minute. I mean, she's not wrong. That's a good analogy. No, not that there is any need for real concern. I would easily dispose of them if a fight broke out. Uh-oh. Deep breaths, Shiroko. Deep breaths. Where's Kuroko when we need her? Wasn't going to. Double swear. Why are you acting all innocent? I know you're about to blow a fuse. Oops. Let's get to the point, Suo. Yes, Shale Sensei is correct. My apologies for the earlier situation. However, I'm afraid we are not the ones who will be negotiating, who you will be negotiating with. Shh. Area secured. It is safe to proceed. Cough, cough. Thank goodness. How could there be so much dust in one place? Yes, how barbaric. I'd rather not stay in this toxic environment for any longer. Not necessary. Let's get indoors. Who are these punks? Please watch your language. These are your creditors after all. Creditors? Like our creditors? You brought those sharks here? Let's lower our voices a bit, Serika. It would appear these are the people who bought out the derivative bonds. I suppose we have no other option but to hear them out. Okay. Excuse me. Pawnbroker union leader. So this is the Abydos Student Council room. It's even more cramped than I expected. Debt loan union leader. Creditor representative. Private equity fund. Nice to meet you. We're the private equity fund invested in this business Nice to meet you. We're the private equity fund invested in this business to you. We're Abydos' new creditors. And I'm their legal representative speaking on their behalf of their interest. Welcome. Who are you people? Wasn't it Nephthys is the one that bought out the bonds? You don't seem like Nephthys guys to me. You are correct. They did acquire the rights for Abydos Train Desert Railway at a rather exorbitant price. However, they couldn't afford such a sum on their own. It required the funds of many different interested parties. They created a private equity fund to meet their ends, were their investors. The twins encounter the Saba twins, Momoi and Midori, and the second twins, Tachibana Hikari and Nozomi. Yeah. private equity fund. It's a privately organized investment group which made up of a handful of interested parties. As the young lady says, there are many other investors beside us. The debt loan union, the pawnbroker union here, as well as the foreclosure auction guild, gelatin gummies, Zaco business, and a bunch of sketchy people. She isn't wrong. I also used to trade stolen goods on the black market myself. Damn. Bro is just admitting to selling shit on the black market. What the hell? Okay. We're not the type of people who like to stand out, which is where Nephthys, a legitimate company in good public standing, comes in as the sparkling face of it all. Damn. You guys just sound shadier and shadier. Yeah, they do sound shadier and shadier. Each time. Sorry, would you have any proof that you're Abydos' creditors? You dare doubt us? Yes. Yes, I would. How unpleasant. Now, let's all calm down and discuss this like civilized adults. You have my guarantee that these creditors are legitimate? And who is it now? Butler. You know this person, Nonami? He's an officer of Nephthys Group, as well as a butler who essentially raised me. It's been a while, my lady. I'm sorry our meeting had to be under these circumstances. Bruh. I explained the situation. We organized a private equity fund to raise money and purchase the bonds. Okay. You'll see the names listed on these contracts for our private equity fund. I'll send you a copy, so please feel free to verify. Ah, yes, thank you. With a quick glance, everything they're saying seems to be true. I see. Here, their affiliation and rights to the bonds. As we said. That's proof enough, correct? Yes, thank you for your patience. So they weren't sketchy con artists. Sedika, please. As long as we're all on the same page, moving on. As the creditors of this fund, we came to discuss a rather important issue with you all. What was it? No. About the train desert railway. Ah, yes, naturally, you students did your homework. You're correct. No point in beating around the bush. Our goal is to acquire all rights for the train's desert railway. Which is why the private equity fund exists. We bought these bonds from Kaiser at nearly fraudulent prices, all so we could acquire the rights to the railway. Those bonds included the rights to the construction of any incomplete railways. Therefore, the Highlander Academy earlier actions were breaking no laws. Bruh. Duh, that's what we've been saying. We have the rights, so we gotta do what we want. And why it's super hard. Oh. Really? Account level 57 required. Jesus. Oh, boy. Yuppies, whatever you want. Please don't antagonize them, officers. I'm failing to grasp why you want the train's desert railway to begin with. Please explain, Butler. Why are you doing all this? It appears I'm in a bit of an uncomfortable position. I'll handle this then, young Nephthys lady. I understand that the train desert railway project is a bit of a sore topic for both Nephthys and Abydos. After all, it single-handedly accelerated this district's downfall. I don't want to hear that from you. You need to tell me what Nephthys is thinking, Butler. It was dangerous, reckless project to begin with. In fact, building that kind of transportation infrastructure made no sense in this desolate place. There were no resources, no trades, not even an economy to speak of in Abydos at this point. It drained Nephthys and Abydos and both of their remaining capital, and then was left to rot, if it wasn't for that project. After all the pain it caused, you want it back? Why? Why, Butler? What could be the purpose? More pain, no casualties? What is Nephthys thinking? Take a step back, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Interesting, but we didn't come here to be interrogated. Let's get to the issue at hand. However, before we begin, if you don't mind, I'd like this discussion to move forwardly with only the involved parties. Would anyone who is not a member of the Abydos Student Council please leave? You played that episode before, right? I believe so. I'll check it again in a bit. Volume 3, Chapter 3, Episode 24. Yeah, I'll check it in a bit. I think that was the Trinity. That was Trinity, right? So that was against. I think that was against the big statue guy with the golden ring thing. That guy, right? It's not Giramanus. It's not the piano guy, so yeah, it was the guy in the red robes. That's what I remember, right? Am I right? The guy in the red robes? The red robes? Alright, let's go. Hey, keep your dirty paws off me. Damn. Why do we have to? I wanted to play more. Please, I'll take my leave as well. Okay. Then who will represent Nephthys? Overseer Soul will serve as a representative? Damn. Okay. Excuse me. I see no problem. She may be a Highlander student, but she is currently employed by Nephthys. She may be a member of the CCC, but she's also one of ours. I consider her trustworthy. Oh, damn. Now then, I have other matters to attend to. Bruh. Is Kirino handcuffed herself again? Probably. What in the world is happening? Oh, wait. I believe I asked for the Abydos Student Council. To my knowledge, that should only include Hoshino, Takanashi Hoshino. No way, we're members of the Student Council too. As she said, the Foreclosure Task Force is the official Student Council appointed by our advisor. Correct, as her teacher. I've approved. I see. How odd. The paperwork here states that the only person affiliated with the Abydos Student Council is Miss Hoshino. Is there another Student Council called the Foreclosure Task Force, as you say? That's on me. It's because I'm technically affiliated with both. The Abydos Student Council may hold the official name, but the Foreclosure Task Force has acted as a student council for years now. It's rather complicated, but I suppose I understand. Then please take a look at this. This document was happened upon Highlander Academy's document storage recently. It's a contract written by the previous student council president, Kuchinashi Yume. Uh-oh. That's not good. Sales contract. Uh-oh. Let's watch this. Let's do this sales contract. What do you mean? Written by Yume? Yes, it states here that the Abydos Student Council purchased from the NEFSIS the rights to use some facilities created by the Trans-Desert Railway project. From NEFSIS? When a district falls apart, contracts like these get sold left and right. The Trans-Desert Railway was a joint project by the Abydos Student Council and the NEFSIS, but technically the rights belonged to the Student Council, who put in the original order for the project. The Student Council sold those rights to NEFSIS to repay their debt, and it seems the previous student, Kunushi Yume, attempted to repurchase the rights later down the road, which essentially sums up the contents of the contract. Give me that. Uh-oh. Hoshino's angry. Sales contract. Abydos Student Council agrees to purchase the rights to Trails Desert Railway facilities from NEFSIS for 1 million yen. Upon signing this contract, the buyer shall pay a contract fee of 10,000 yen. Yume? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yume made a contract? Not to mention a sales contract of that. The buyer shall be responsible for paying the remaining balance to the seller within the 2-year period specified in this contract. The compensation for the delayed payments of the remaining balance will be signed Abydos Student Council President Kuchinashi Yume. Uh-oh. That's Yume's handwriting. I know it anywhere. Precisely. The contract states that the Abydos Student Council President, the Abydos Student Council purchased Trans-Desert Highway Railway facilities from NEFSIS for 1 million yen. When did she do this? And I didn't have a clue? I've read and reread every scrap Yume left behind, every sheet of paper, memo, discarded notes, everything. But I've never heard of this contract. Maybe the previous student council would, but there's no way I would miss any signs of Yume. That's likely because the contract had not been completed yet. It was a time-based contract and the originally agreed upon payment has not been delivered as of yet, as the contract is still in progress. Yes, that's correct. The contract has indeed been signed and notarized, but the payment itself has not been delivered 2 years later. No one considered the contract to be much of importance after the CEO quit the company. So it was forgotten in the storage room until it was accidentally discovered. Accidentally? Accidentally? That's crazy. It's created quite the conundrum for us. It would have been best if this contract had stayed buried. This single piece of paper has prevented us from acquiring all rights to the Trans-Desert Railway, as these affiliated facilities wouldn't be included in our purchase. The rights to those facilities currently belong to the Abydos Student Council. And so, how would you like to proceed? Do you intend to uphold the end of your contract? Excuse me, you came all this way to ask us that? It's rather insignificant matter. We will be holding a general creditors meeting in 2 days. Time to discuss the shares of the project, but we can't move forward until this is sorted out. General creditors meeting? Like a big meeting for all the creditors. Correct. All of the investors of the private equity fund will gather to discuss our plans moving forward. Now, Hoshino, as the representative of Abydos Student Council, do you intend to pay the remaining balance stated in the contract to NEFSIS? This is all really sudden. You are barging in here and ask us to fulfill a contract we didn't even know about, and furthermore, purchasing those kinds of rights. You said the remaining balance was 1 million yen. We're already swimming in debt. Excellent. That's excellent. Excellent. This guy says excellent? Excellent. That's precisely what we wanted to hear. Who in their right mind would pay 1 million yen to acquire some abandoned scrap metal? To my understanding, you children are already struggling to pay off your current debt. It wouldn't be wise to dug that hole deeper, now would it? I'll take that as confirmation you're no longer interested in upholding your end of the contract. In that case, why don't you just sign right here on this waiver, Hoshino? It's just a little paper that says you'll hand over any rights you have to the private equity fund. Give me a sec here. I'm not at all that keen on randomly signing contracts anymore. Yes, yes, sensei, yes. Miyu, Chisei, and Minori's birthday on 12, 13, and 14. Jesus, all back to back? Oh boy. Stop pressuring my students. Let's go. Yeah, get away from my students, you clanker. Quit pressuring my students, clanker. Any contract needs to be thoroughly reviewed before it's signed. Yes. Exactly. We are Shale. Shale has the authority to oversee this contract happening. So technically we can also pause this one as well. Shizuku's birthday on Monday? Oh, okay. That's a problem. Did we get ahead of ourselves? Regardless of your decision right now, this contract is set to expire in 2 days' time. Just 2 days. In 2 days, it'll be exactly 2 years since the contract was signed. You can check the date for yourself. Once those 2 days are up, it's done and dusted. Which is why we scheduled the general creditors meeting in exactly 2 days. We wanted to get a jump at things, but we can wait. Let me spell it out for you. We're hosting the private equity fund general's creditors in 2 days meeting, 2 days at the Abydos Central Station District Office. If you want to keep that contract alive, you need to show up to the meeting before noon. State your intentions and get it notarized. If you can, that is. Okay, if we can. 2 days, district office noon. Don't forget it, miss it by even a millisecond, and the contract is null and void. Okay. That was the message we came to deliver. Thank you for your time, bruh. Very well then, bruh. Okay, let's go. Come on, Highlander Overseer. Aren't you our escort? Now then. Damn. In other words, hell no, forget this. I'm not listening to those scam artists. Serika? They think they can just throw fancy pieces of paper around and demand we give them all this money. Who do they think they are? They're acting like royalty over some abandoned scraps of metal. Wait, yeah. Why are they making such a big deal over a pile of junk? What are they hiding? Don't look at me like that, Shiroko. You look way too proud of me right now. I agree with everything she said, and even if Serika can pick up on their suspicious intentions, we know there's something there. Hey, I'm not that gullible. She's right. Our first step is to figure out what secret they're hiding. Yes, I believe so as well. What's buried beneath that failed project? We need to approach things carefully when it comes to contracts. We have time to figure out our game plan. Yeah. Understood. Hoshino, what lies at the heart of the issue is the previous student council president, Yume. We know this is a sensitive topic, and that's why we've never broached it, but we need a full picture of the situation. What happened while you and Yume served on the student council together? Check Miyu's ID. Her birthday is confirmed. Oh, okay. Ayane. Please, Hoshino, we need to know what happened to the student council president, Abydos student council. I don't think we can solve this predicament without that. You know too, don't you, Nonami? I've always wondered why the foreclosure task force operates out of the school festival headquarters rather than the student council room. And then there's the locked classroom on the first floor. Why seal shut a classroom in this abandoned building? That room is originally the student council room, isn't it, Hoshino? I have questions too. Why did the previous student council why did the previous president sign a contract putting the school in even more debt? Huh? I thought Shiroko would have known these things at least. I never pressed for details. Well, they did wrangle Shiroko off the street. Serika, I think it's not the word wrangled you should be using. It should be they did domesticate Shiroko off the streets. She's a domesticated wolf, Serika. Remember that. That's not what happened at all. Wait, everyone, we shouldn't pressure Hoshino like this. When she's ready. Thanks, Nonami, but it's okay. Damn. She's ready to tell the truth, huh? Our old student council president was a walking danger sign, if I'm gonna be honest. She was so naive, always running headfirst into trouble and getting taken advantage of left and right. And she still managed to graduate somehow? No, she didn't. Yume went missing before she had the chance to graduate. Missing? One by one, please. Okay. She went missing? How does that happen? Who knows? She went missing and she was found 33 days later in the Abydos desert. She was found with her halo destroyed. Okay, now that's what has me questioning. How did Yume's halo get destroyed, right? That's interesting. And found in the desert of all things? Yeah, that's suspicious. Her halo? How? An accident, probably. I think she got lost in the desert. Probably, but how? What happened to her? I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. How? What happened? How did her halo get destroyed? Wait, oh shit. Weren't you the vice president then? That's, well, it's because I had left 3 days before Yume went missing. So I can't tell you what happened in the 60 hours before she was lost. It wasn't until later that I found out she went missing. And that's why she went that deep into the desert. Why she got lost? I don't know. What was she doing? What could have happened? What was she thinking? I hunted down the answers to those questions for a long time. I scoured every last remnant of Yume left on this planet looking for a clue, but nothing. And I was so sure everything would have been written down in that damn notebook. What notebook? Yume had the silly little notebook she wrote everything down in, even the most inconsequential things. So finding a trace of her like this after all that searching, it's suspicious as heck, isn't it? Like, why was this contract aborted halfway? And it suddenly shows up 2 years later after the contract was written. The signed date here, by this time Yume was the date, it's Hoshino. Wait, she knows what date this was? Oh shit, that's good. Thank you as always, Hoshino. Stay safe, okay? Oh. Hoshino? Are you okay? Sit on this chair. Here, sit on the chair. Sit on this chair. This date, the date written on this contract, this date it's the exact date Yume went missing. Uh-oh. Yume's death not confirmed? I mean, even though her death is not completely confirmed, I mean, Hoshino did say her halo was shattered. So, I don't know if they retrieved the body or not, but, you know, who knows? Who the hell wants to visit some spot in the middle of the desert for once in your life? Stop daydreaming. You know what? Actually do whatever you want. I don't want it. I don't need it. Forget this student council game. I'm done playing house with you. Oh. Hoshino? Wait, what happened? Hoshino, come back. I'm going after her. Shiroko, wait. Gah, why are they like this? Should we go after them? It's okay, no one stands a chance of keeping up with Hoshino besides Shiroko anyways. Damn. I suppose, but still. Ayane, if this contract was written the day Yume went missing, that can only mean one thing. Yes, President Yume's disappearance in this contract. True. They could be related, yeah. Which means something happened that day. Not only was the contract signed, but that day was also when Yume went missing. Which means something bad must have really happened if Yume went missing that day, which is not good. It's not a good sign whatsoever. It definitely raises a lot of question about the lore and what could happen, right? Definitely, It's interesting. They could be related, yeah. Yume. The body's limits. Shiroko. Aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you say what you gotta say? Nope, just following. A high school student should be following an old timer around, you know? What even is the situation? It's so backwards. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. You get right to the point, huh? This is where I met Yume, first met Yume. Oh, really? Where you met Yume? Yeah, more or less. I didn't really mean to end up here. Hoshino, your life before we met is a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. No one knows what to do. They're all anxious. Does President Yume's death have to do something with the situation? Ah, look, there's an evil company convoy. Why don't you rob it? You like doing that. Oh. Oh, she distracted Shiroko like that so easily. She was like, go rob that bank, quickly, go. Ah, Shiroko. Oh boy. Hoshino. Uh-oh, now they're gonna go chase each other. And bro, they leak new feature in Subway Surfers called Subway Showdown, and it was a 6-player race mode just like SS Chinese version. Oh, damn. You're not getting away. Whoa, Shiroko, for heaven's sake, stop chasing me. Can't you take a hint? I'm waving a bright neon sign that says I don't want to talk about it. Will you stop running at full speed? If I catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time. She's chasing the She's chasing the poor old timer, man. She's old. Please let her be. Shiroko's not back yet. I just can't wait any longer. I'm gonna contact my butler. You mean from Nephthys? Yes, they may know the truth behind this entire project, and we're out of other options. Are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when you asked them earlier. It's because I cut ties with my family when I decided to stay at Abydos. I can hardly expect them to think well of me after all these years. I've accepted that consequence. Let's see, I've deleted their contacts, but if I remember correctly... You don't need to push yourself too hard, Nonami. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. What the fuck? Shiroko? Hoshino? Yes, my training's been insufficient. I regret it now. Don't look so disappointed in yourself, Shiroko. Sadeka's right. No one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry, that she would see me at school tomorrow, then I lost sight of her. Tomorrow? Perhaps just a little bit of time is all she needs. Uh-oh. Ah, my butler's returning my call. Miss. It's me. Hello, butler. I had a feeling you would call in search of information about the train desert railway, I presume? Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for the rights to an abandoned project. Does Nephthys know? Naturally. Please tell me, what is the goal of this private equity fund? What is Nephthys planning? And the contract. We need to know what's happening with the contract signed by our former student council president. Well, there's no need to worry. You're pretty head about business affairs, miss. That's not... It's for Abydos, butler. I need to know. Now that I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss? Fine. I've been doing fine. Have you reached your card limit yet? I can replace it with a new one whenever you require. I don't use it very often. Thank you, though. Damn. I'm doing fine, butler, but it's about... I'm quite sure you are fine. Who wouldn't be, after dragging their own family through the dirt? Damn. If I am to be frank with you, miss, I find your behavior rather shameless. You condemn us, renounce your very name, and then come calling as soon as it benefits you. Damn. That's, well, if you must know, Nephthys, your family, is in crisis. Crisis? Yes, we are doing our utmost to navigate what could be the downfall of the company and the outcome of the general creditors meeting in 2 days. The time will determine our fate. Just what is happening at this meeting? There seems to be so much writing upon it. Are the other Abydos Student Council... Is the other Abydos students present currently? The hour grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself. I need to take a shower later. My underarm smells death. A good shower is always nice. Especially, well, it depends on the time of day, right? If it's cold, you'd want a warm shower, and a warm shower is really good. And during like the summer, it's nice. It's for a cold shower, it's good during the summer. Ooh, it just feels nice. The hour grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow, and we can discuss the details. Ah, yes, I will bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the one currently in your possession. What? I said that... Oh, that was tense. You okay, Nonami? Don't worry, that was normal. I'm much more concerned about this general creditors meeting. The more we try to turn the pages, the more the plot thickens. I'll do my best to try to find more information. Man, the fireworks are going crazy tonight. Those people are... Don't you need a break, Ayane? Today was kind of insane. That doesn't matter. I need to... What everyone needs is to get some rest. Sensei? Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during such stressful times. Shiroko, Serika, and Sensei. I'm fine. I don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely keep your eyes open, and you need shower. You need a shower. Sure. Keeping up with Hoshino is a pretty admirable feat, after all. I'll see if I can find anything back at Chalet. Okay, understood. That's right, everyone. Let's go home. Meeting dismissed. Oh, you okay, Yane? They're going to leave us behind. Something feels off. Trans-Desert Railway, General Creditors Meeting, Student Council, and the accidentally discovered contract, the date coinciding the President Yume's death. It seems like there was a thread connecting all of it that I just can't place. Well, duh, just thinking about it makes my head spin again. That's why we all need to take a break, and then we'll crack the code together tomorrow. I'm not talking about any secret plots. Serika, how do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the thread somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in all of our most vulnerable spots. Huh? Who would even know stuff like that? Exactly. Someone would have to have more knowledge about Abydos than even we do in order to pull that off. I'm likely overthinking it all. It always helps me to organize things, so I'll sort through the information and maybe I'll be able to see things more clearly. After all, we're meeting with the officer from Nephthys himself. We need to be prepared. Okay, don't overwork. I'm done with Yuka's 100 kg jokes and the memes. I mean, but I also mean... Wait, I'm done with Yuka's 100 kg jokes and memes. Also, I mean, is she even that heavy? I mean, have you seen how thick her thighs are? That's a whole pillow. That's a whole... A lap pillow from Yuka would be amazing. That's all I gotta say. With those gorgeous thick thighs, a lap pillow from Yuka would be nice. Plus, very comfortable. Yes, then let's go, Serika. Wait for me, Ayane. Return to Chalet. Let's go. Do we get to talk? Ooh. Oh, I realize now. Yeah. Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. Sensei is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. Then my mandate is to wield that which cannot be bent. Yes, yes. What's done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will not be changed. Hoo-hoo, Hoshino. Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. Uh-oh. Bro is spying on us? Indeed. Bro could be the all-seeing eye and we wouldn't even know about it. Whoa, we get to see the graduation thing. Interesting. Now now, Sensei. For you, 4 strategies I have prepared. With my weapons, I will emerge victorious. In this push and pulls of whales, the first in motion, the second creeps ever closer to you. Will 2 suffice? Or shall you push me to the edge? I feel like that wouldn't be a good laugh. He's like... I think that would do better, right? Ah, yes. Show me your weakness, your obstacles. Ooh, do we get to see Arona again? Arona and Plana! Yay! My beloved daughters, Arona and Plana. So cute. Arona, so cute. Plana, so cute. Head pats for both. Head pets for both because they've been such good assistants. Yes, Sensei. On standby for your orders. I'm going to need to pull an all-nighter. But I have to get back to the Abydos in the morning. Hey, are you sure about that? Will he be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but try to take a nap if you can. Rest is super important. Affirmative. I will not fail at my directive. Also. Has there been any movement from Gematria? I haven't heard that name in a while. We haven't seen anything since all of the Red Sky stuff. Did something happen, Sensei? No, nothing. So Sensei... okay. So Sensei has a feeling that Gematria probably has a hand in this, which... they kind of don't, but they also kind of do at the same time. So, Gematria wouldn't be far off from this. We're here. Good morning. Yep. Good morning, Ayane, Serika. Did you not get any rest last night, Nonimi? Oh dear, is it that obvious? I suppose I might have drifted off at least a little. Good morning. Shiroko's fine as usual. Nothing. You seen Hoshino yet? No, but she said she'll come, so she'll come. Nothing from Sensei either? They might be gathering information still. Sensei promised though. Maybe they meant later today? But with the meeting tomorrow, we need as much time as we can get. Arona's sleeping. Arona, Plana, what's wrong? Heck, it's morning. We have to wake up Sensei. Negative. Sensei did not fall asleep. Phew, what a relief. I thought I messed up. Wait, actually not. I told them to sleep at least. I told them to at least take a nap. Question, Arona. Are there alterations being done at Chalet's gas systems? I mean, I don't think so, but we don't really handle that kind of stuff. Why? Report. I have detected unusual activity in the gas pipes. That's not good. What activities? Is this confusion? I've never experienced this. The gas pipes appear to be changing for no reason. I feel a foreign hand is reaching into this world, changing things. It is an alien feeling. Alien? Hold on. Sensei! Uh-oh. Wait a second. What the fuck? Charlotte just blows up? Hello? We're dead. We're dead. There's no way. We just get killed that fast? Hello? What the fuck? Strategy 2? Strategy 2? What do you mean? Strategy 2? Strategy 2. The one who makes miracles, who bends reality. Even they are slave to the body's limits. The almighty sensei, I have pried open the savior's weakness. For Nephthys, that statue of Volume is an alternative sensei because they show the golden card is our... Yeah, I know. Philanthropist is the alternate sensei from the alternate timeline. Oh my god, this guy laughs too much. This guy's trying to kill my throat. What the fuck? Abydos Student Council 1. Finished organizing the data collected overnight. Still on standby. I can provide my assistant, Sensei. Thank you, Plano. Where's Arona? Arona is asleep. She is what you call a sleepyhead, and instead you may simply count on me, the diligent one. In that case, thank you. In that case, if you don't mind. Understood. The task is simple. I will complete it right away. But more importantly, you require rest, Sensei. All-nighters are detrimental to your health. I know, but there's no time. We need to go to Abydos. Understood. In that case... Uh-oh. Abnormality detected? Plana? What's wrong? Holy shit. Shale just got blown up. What's this? My calculations were off. Impossible. How? What just happened? Oh, I guess we fucking... An explosion. But I'm fine. And somehow... That was a close call, Sensei. Arona, what happened? The Shali's building exploded. But right now, Plana. For your safety, activated emergency protection. But this is the extent. Oh, Plana fainted. Plana! I'll never let you get hurt again, Sensei. Is Plana alright, man? Okay, she'll be fine. She overdid herself and lost consciousness, but aside from that, we need to get out of the we gotta get out of the building, man. Jeez. This place is not safe. My consciousness is... Uh-oh. Okay, before we continue, I need to check on something. I just got notified I need to go check something real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What I miss? Ugh. Plana used too much energy? Oh, yeah. If I remember correctly, the Team Chess can't technically handle both Plana and Arona at the same time, to the point where they're using too much energy. So, that's what I remember at least. Curious. That Chess's defense system is strong, significantly stronger than my calculations predicted. The weapon that tore down the walls of Jericho. Jericho? The Ark of the Covenant. It appears I've underestimated it. It bears no significance. I will adjust my calculations, my strategy. And futile it was not, after all. Second strategy. The body's limits cannot overcome. This maximum holds true. And away from that limited body of yours. Important conversations are taking place without you, Sensei. Sleep more, wake up. Do as you please. It'll be too late. Uh-oh. Now then, we shall continue our games. Oh, shall we continue our games? Sensei isn't answering. Do you think perhaps something happened? Maybe they overslept? While we haven't been able to get a hold of them at times, they've always showed up early when we made a promise. What about Hoshino? She's not answering either. Seriously? What the heck is everyone doing? Uh-oh. The sun's risen already. I should get going, Shiroko, Sensei, while everyone's waiting. Oh, that's Shiroko. She really gave me a run for my money yesterday. She's really getting stronger. Maybe she'll be stronger than me soon. My Shiroko used to be adorable, but now she's a handful, even for this old timer. Time flies, huh? What's with the intermission time? I forgot. I had that intermission time whenever I forgot. I made that thing only because, like, I really should just change it to something else. Oh, wait, did I forget to... I forgot to turn it off. Damn it. No. I forgot to turn it off. The intermission time, I usually use it for whenever I need to go, like, do something like use the restroom. That's what I usually use it for, and that's the only thing I use it for whenever I need to do something. So, yeah. Or whenever I need to go get water. My Shiroko used to be adorable, and now she's a handful. The old timer can't deal with her. This place hasn't changed one bit. I mean, what else do we expect from an abandoned ghost town? Please, please, sign this for me. It's a residential petition for environmental improvements in Abydos. We need everyone to band together if we're going to demand action from the corporations. No, sorry, not interested. Damn. Should be off. Yeah, it's off now. What a fruitless struggle. Excuse me, if it's not too much trouble, would you sign my petition, please? It's pointless. Nephthys is leaving anyways, so what's the use of trying to improve anything, especially the environment? Damn. Poor Yume. Aw, first year. Hoshino. Hey, you over there. Wait, please don't leave. Yeah, yes, you. I recognize you. You're the new student, right? If I remember correctly, your name was Hoshino. Damn. Huh? Is this not Hoshino? Was I wrong? Come back, Hoshino. Got file edit errors on Subway servers. Oh boy. We're holding a presentation on increasing patrols to enhance safety in the district. Please join us and share your views. Here you go. Please take this flyer. Ah, Hoshino, hi. What the hell? Don't go. Please wait just a second. I wanted to talk to you. Huh? Oh. She fell down. Thank you. Oh, I'm honored. I've never shaken hands with a famous person before. Famous? Wait, she was... oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, she's... yeah, I remember back then she was considered one of the most scariest and powerful students in Kivotos back then. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. I think what was it? Even Hina was scared to fight her or something. At least that's what I remember. I don't remember though. But or is it if Hina were to fight Hina in her prime, if she were to fight Hoshino in her prime, I think it'd be a tough battle, but I think overall Hoshino would probably win in the end, right? Because prime Hoshino has more battle experience than Hina would ever have, to be honest. So yeah. Yes, I can edit files before JSON files like coins, keys, and boards make 2 billion. What the hell? You just casually editing your files? I mean, to be honest, the Blue Archive modding community is going to be doing that in a few days anyways. I mean, unless Nexon's like, no, you're not allowed to edit files. Otherwise, it's considered cheating and hacking and will get you banned or whatever. Hopefully, Nexon doesn't do that, right? I hope they allow mods. So we can have the student plat mod. Oh my god, that'd be funny. It just depends on your relationship rank of the student. How could I not? Yeah, okay. Well, technically it's a rumor I started, but still. After all, you were the one who got rid of that group of troublemakers terrorizing the area, right, Hoshido? And you made those gangs stop fighting each other? Yep, it all really helped Abydos. So, as a student council president, I really wanted to show my gratitude. Thank you, Hoshino. You need to go home, President Yume. Shady people come out with the dark. It's not safe. Not Blue Archive on Subway surfers. I mean, it'd be pretty funny seeing Subways. Oh, yeah, because I remember now. I saw that you can edit the images that the student sends you, right? So if a student sends you a picture, right, you could probably just edit it to just have Subway surfers. It'd be really funny. You need to go home, President Yume. It's shady people come. It's not safe. Is that so? But I still have a lot I need to get done. Damn. Oh, wait. How'd you know my name? Damn. It's already so late. I haven't gotten enough signatures and I have so many flyers left to hand out. I need to finish gathering signatures here by the end of the week. That way I can start another streak next week. It does feel a little creepier that when it's dark. Maybe I should listen to Hoshino and head home. What's with this chick? Uh-oh. What's this? Some safety patrol presentation from Abydos Student Council. Are you an Abydos student? Huh? Y'all hired us, then stiffed us. Did you even know the problems you caused? Well, you see, what you gonna do, huh? There's interest now because you took too long to pay up. Interest. The petition. And what's this, huh? Don't do that, please. I need to hand those out to more people tomorrow. Does it look like I care? This is perfect. I was in a horrible mood, so I think I'll take it out on you. Damn. Damn, Hoshino's on the move. Damn. Hoshino. Did I or did I not tell you it's dangerous at night? Are you stupid? Do you not have ears? Damn. Sorry. The streets are crawling with low lives. Don't you know how lawless Abydos is, especially at night? You, what the? I remember your face. You'll regret this. Damn. You okay, President Yume? Yes, thank you, Hoshino. Why didn't you fight back? Common thugs like them should have been easy for you. I guess, but trying to fix a problem with violence isn't really fixing anything. It just continues the cycle. And if you keep resorting to fighting soon, that's the only way you'll know how to resolve conflict. Don't you get it? If we don't fight, then how are we supposed to fix things? I can also insta-unlock characters and boards on the files and stuff. Damn, okay. That's the question, isn't it? So you can just unlock any character and damn, okay, bro. Alright. Insta-unlocking any character is crazy. Anyways, go home. Those guys might come back with some friends. Ah, Hoshino. Okay. End of flashback. Alright then. It's a residential petition for environmental improvements in Abydos. We need everyone to band together if we're going to demand action from the corporations. Signatures for environmental improvements. Hoshino, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? Those thugs from yesterday might try to get revenge. You want to protect me? No, I'm using bait to lure them out. Me? Yes, the Abydos Student Council has a ton of enemies, and since you're the Student Council president, you're the bait. Huge bait. Damn. Haha, really now? I think you're being dishonest, Hoshino. It's written all over your adorable face. Somewhere deep down in there, you're worried about me. You're reading it wrong. And then, you're reading it wrong then. And who's adorable anyways? Hehe. Well, you might always be scowling and trying to look scary, but you're just putting on an act, aren't you? That face is cute. I can see the real you behind that scowl. It's much more, how do I say, adorable, cute, and sweet. What are you even saying? If you keep spouting nonsense, I'll leave you here. Hehe, thanks, Hoshino. It's comforting to have a strong, dependable junior like you around. Don't you have work to get to, President? I'll help you out with your student council work just this once. President feels so stuffy. What about Miss Yume? Oh, just Yume would make me even happier. Are you listening to me? Now that I think about it, the Iron Horus over there looks like really damaged. There's like holes in it. Alright. Now, while I would love to continue, I think this would be probably best off to leave it for tomorrow. Because one, I forgot I have something to do today. And since it's July 4th, I'm the one preparing food. So I have to go and get ready to prepare, and probably now. So I think this is probably a good spot to end stream, right? Because, well, one, we've already gotten to episode 8, and there's like a ton more episodes. I think there's 24 episodes in this, so it's gonna be a long one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you guys did, potentially, drop a like, maybe a subscribe, maybe a follow. You know, it really helps me out. I want to reach 300 subscribers. I want to reach 500 subscribers this year. At 300 subs, I will be playing Arkanites. And I believe another thing that I put up at 300 subscribers would be an ASMR video. So yeah, do please subscribe. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And I think I think I can raid somebody on Twitch, right? Because on YouTube I don't have that thing, right? I don't have the thing to do it, right? Not on YouTube at least. So if I wanted to raid in the same category. All right. So yeah. Yeah, okay. This is a good time to end stream, and I will see you all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll continue with this probably tomorrow. If I don't end up streaming tomorrow, I will tweet it out or put a post on YouTube community. So yeah, see ya.